Good evening, folks. I'm Baroque, and welcome back to Avowed. With the introductory island out of the way, landing near Paradis, chatting on with a few folks, recruiting our first companion. Delicious Garrus voice, is his name this time around. We set out, ready to explore after our first night at camp. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well today. Hope that I treated you kindly. Grab yourselves a warm beverage. Come join me. It's very nippy right now. Rare in the UK. We had 2 weeks of sun, now suddenly cloud and hefty winds. Some smatterings of rain. So if my internet just randomly goes, I apologise. But sometimes it does that. Alright then, Kai. Let's have a quick look at our map. We had this tiny little spot here to the left of me, which is these dudes by the gate. Circle back round to it. I just figured by a checkpoint there might actually be a quest.
Soon enough, the docks won't even be safe.
I fear. Hello.
Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Stranger route is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Berthy, myself. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
It's okay. Barath was a god of death, cycles, doorways, morality, and inevitability. They take the form of the pallid knight, a black-clad soldier, or the usher, a wrinkled, silent dwarf, master of moving souls along the wheel into their next life. Lie. Yep, in the flesh.
They said the Emperor sent one of his best and brightest, and Aethys knows we need the help.
Oh, we're just interchanging gods every other sentence, are we? Earth is the god of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light. Years ago, a farmer by the name of Wedwen claimed to be a vessel of Aethys and went on a rampage across the Eastern Reach. Was that the first game? Aethys was destroyed, but later rose again in the Dreadfire Archipelago, the second game. What happened to him there is a matter of speculation, yes, because choices.
Your reputation precedes you.
I try.
I hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter.
Nope,
I
shipwrecked.
know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys.
Well, it's most like we're in a shipwreck for Overreach. Then the footstepman tried to kill me.
Did you deserve it? Kidding. Sorry to hear, envoy. The living lands is dangerous. We should be sticking together. Can't imagine what might have possessed them to do that. Hope it isn't the damn soul plague.
Oh, it was.
I haven't seen anything like that before. It seems to change people. Animals. Feels sometimes like the plague is alive somehow.
Yep, that very much seems to be the case.
Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work. I'm no good at niceties, including abiding by most rules. The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no. Although, I think that's Adia's problem. I was mostly just stealing food.
Fair.
If you're born to the wrong social class, Adia makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past.
And you've seemingly climbed the ranks. I wasn't born in the right social class either, but I learned a lot from the experience.
Learned? No, absolutely not. What I've learned is you can either obey the rules or die. I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adiran official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot.
Exactly creating the most loyal of soldiers, are you there?
You can guess which I chose.
You free after that?
Oh, you're a funny one, envoy. Free. Am I free after this? And they say the Adiran elite have no sense of humor. All in all, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more palisades.
Fair enough. Any sign of the pardon me, ambassador?
He and the Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort.
Okay, so they're on their own.
Less
him?
competent than he seems. You think with all the time the ambassador spends working, he'd have more done. No. I hear he's about to sneeze away from swallowing the muck he's paddling in. Poor man.
Oh, the Clavager.
Hot-tempered bastard. I think the ambassador's scared of him, but won't do a thing because the Clavager keeps the wheels turning. Good at its job, though. Purportedly. Bad about his confections. Sweet tooth like a hummingbird's.
I'll try to remember.
He and the ambassador make a good pair, honestly. The ambassador talks a lot. The Clavager gets the administrative day-to-day done.
Understood. And Inquisitor Lodwin, what do you think of her?
Honestly, I'm more scared of her than Woduka. At least I understand why the Burned Queen is so pissed. Ludwig runs the Steel Garrote, Woduka's order of paladins. The only thing they care about is their Burned Queen. There's honor among thieves, Envoy. But zealots, they'll raise the world for their god.
Indeed. Anything you miss about Aiden?
About Adir, that same hungry empire that is looking to gobble up the living lands. The one that sends people out to maybe die for its ambitions.
Remember, I am the envoy. I could straight up be writing all this shit down and get you in trouble, but fair enough.
Kind of you to ask, Envoy. The truth is, not really. Adir's fair and good to the people it thinks deserve compassion. But break its trust, and well, Adir will make you crawl to retrieve the pieces. You can tell it's a place that worships Woduka. Actually, I miss the pies. The crust's all wrong here.
Why are the Palisades here?
Just take a look down the road, and you'll see the last palisades we tried to hold.
Okay.
And the ones before them. We're trying our best to keep the wilds at bay here, Envoy.
You've been pushed back a fair bit. Why is it so dangerous?
The Strangleroot is hungry. Every day, it gets closer. Every day, weirder creatures crawl out from its foliage. Be careful if you're headed out there. Anyway,
Okay. Anything else I should know?
Pargrunin beer is surprisingly terrible. Always trust in a Mauen to know where the best seafood is. Pay attention when the locals tell you something. And watch out for poets. Something's odd about them.
Poets in general, or poets here? I meant to bear in mind. Lay of the land?
Listen, Envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography lessons? Go ask a cartographer. I do know a few things, though. So,
Settlements of note?
no, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking. Of course there are. There's Fjord, which is run by animancers.
Okay, the necromancers.
Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solus Keep, which has the Pargrunin. They don't like anybody.
That's a lot back to back. Almost too much back to back if they're going to do that. Pargruin are a subculture of the Atapo mountain dwarves, known as keen explorers, faithful defenders of their traditions. They settled in the Living Land centuries ago, forging a new homeland in the region of Galawain's Tusks. Anna we know. Animancy we know. Thirdborn, the main settlement in the Shatterscrap region of the Living Lands. Primarily occupied by Rautuian soldiers, expatriates, explorers and merchants. Solus Keep is an ancient forest in Gawain's Tusk, the primary residence of the Wardens. Keep is used to defend the region from outsiders and to monitor volcanic activity. Ooh, that'll be the fiery bit at the top then. We as Aiden, we don't like animancers, do we? We're not meant it's outlawed there.
And happily, too. Sounds like they've got a whole colony of inventors and researchers there. If I want a servant of the Adiran Empire, I might say it sounds fascinating. Groundbreaking, even. I know animancy is considered blasphemous and dangerous, but Fjord supplies most of the produce we eat here in Paradis. They must be doing something right.
Fascinating for a group of necromancers to be supplying most of the food.
Miscreants and layabouts and all those great things. The kind of people who can make a life out of impossibly bad situations. Settlements just as rough and tumble. Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. They sound like they've got stories. You know what I mean? Heard they're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. Wouldn't want to be them, between the desert weather and that.
assume dream thralls just means people who have become mushroomed. And those infected known as dream thralls. Yep. You know when they say souls keep inhabitants don't like anybody?
I mean, the Pargunan dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solace Keep and just never come out.
They're probably infected then. How about that geography?
Once again, I'm no cartographer.
I think I just bumped into one.
But you know what they say about continents with small acreage? They've got big personalities. A bit of everything here. Poison swamps, deserts, snow-covered mountains, volcanoes, acid seas. Because why not?
Acid seas I didn't notice on the map, but oh no.
A cartographer might be able to tell you more. I hear there's one in town.
Yes, I gotta go find him. How do you feel about this place?
That it lives up to its name. Wilder place than Adu, which has been stomped into civility. The living land scares our empire, I think. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sending its most expendable folk here. Present company excluded, of course. I think the living lands won't want to be leashed by the empire, though. But that's my opinion. I've been here a while.
That sounds about right. People gonna be angry at me?
I don't know. I mean, I know some people in Adu think of godlike as blessed by the gods.
Bless my
What with you
back.
lot having a divine
Using that saying a lot.
resemblance and all.
Saying's the wrong word. Quote, there we are.
Although, I guess some folk think godlike are cursed. Depends on what sort you are. Frankly, I don't know if I've seen your particular kind before.
No, I had only had options for plant and fungus-based things.
Still, I think there are stranger things than you in the living lands, envoy. No offense, but more importantly...
Any more?
Ask them then. You're a nice distraction, envoy.
That's it. Gotta go. Hold the wall. I assume everyone else is just... Yeah, they don't have the little dialogue icon above their head. Looking a bit wobbly up there. Okay, we wanted to go off to this cottage first and investigate these little islands. Like, clear a line here. And it's the kind of map that... you clear out a little bit of fog of wall. Fog of water, rather. Clear the islands and then wind back to this church. Yeah, because we'll clear here. Maybe investigate there a little. Now we'll do here. That bit I can't reach, so it'll be... you cut down. Clear out this funky deer. Down there, onto that one. Up at the cottage. Down beneath it. Maybe glance here. Cut round to that one. Clear down again.
So, how long do you think it'll be before the locals realize how much good we're doing for them?
Realize? They're never gonna realize anything of the sort. We'll always be the invaders to them.
No, I don't think so. It's only been
You
a
look so
few
cold for that
years.
voice.
They'll come around eventually, I'm sure of it. They have to.
Sure, whatever helps you sleep at night, kid. I honestly don't care what the locals think. Past time they'd join the civilized world.
You're gonna die.
The locals are bound to like us eventually.
All hidden away in the corners. Path to the river and the waterfall. More to return to later. I believe that was an arena that someone said come and fight at, Pat.
Clearly is tits. Someone was actually brazen enough to sneak into the camp for this. This.
People are angry. They can't see how much
Oh.
good we've done for everyone since we
They've
got
shoved
here.
it up his bum.
Come around, though.
Yeah. I just hope Inquisitor Ludwig and the Stilgarrote don't see this and take matters into their own hands.
Well, take it down then.
Agreed. Nobody deserves to die for this. And that's exactly what would happen to those bloody fools.
So take it down then.
The gall of these locals.
Fools. Someone dies for this later. Oh no, speaking of. Okay, that takes me up and round. I'm just clearing my map to that point. Bag.
Yeah.
A lot of greater elements. I don't know how often a grimoire is going to Give me stuff. Oh, I should have bought lockpicks. These games, you always need an absolute truckload of them. No, well, I didn't before leaving town. My own fault. I ain't running all the way back now. It's not that far. I am running around and back anyway. Maybe I do go and buy a load of lockpicks. Our grand's essay. It's about here readying up for a fight.
Swing like you mean it.
Oh, it's the local militia. Hello.
I'm busy.
Okay. Nice. It seems that when there's a few bits and bobs for you to climb on, they just give you a little bit of gold at the end. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, I can sneak over to this point. How do we go through the front door? Back here. Ooh, a few bits more. Rog. Cures poison, bleed, and elemental accumulations. Restores health based on the amount cured. 10% poison, bleed, and elemental damage resist. That seems pretty good for an alcohol. Wrong button. Look at his sleeves. Dense cloth reinforced with studs and steel plates. Brigandine sleeves are more comfortable and flexible than traditional gaulers. Settlers don them while picking mushrooms or hiking through overgrowth in the deep wilderness. Power attack damage pretty good. Not the biggest fan of the colour. Is that grog? A simple blend of liquor and water. As barrels of water quickly stagnate over weeks at sea, the beverage offers a safe alternative for sailors and is much more prized. Any sufficient potent spirit will do when mixing grog. No two casks ever taste alike. Look at the drawer when you're pulling one of those. Glance behind the arena. Delicious. What have we got? Money, leather purchase, which I won't use. I'll read it though. Boiled leather can take a punch and might even catch an arrow, which explains why its popularity on the streets of Paradis. Damaged sections can easily be stitched up or replaced by untrained hands. And break it down. I'm struck by how pretty the game looks. Like, there's nothing like uniquely blowing me away at the moment other than some of the animal designs. I will come back to you, Margaret, as I say. I'm just going to gallivant downwards first. Just in case. Then you know what's about. Okay, that's the animal pens we were in before. I do have a mini-map, but it doesn't show me the fog of war. That would be useful, so I'm not retreading ground the whole time. Came from down there. Which is landing. I said the old lighthouse has been broken and unfixed for years, so chances are there's something here. Ooh. Check round and underneath before going up. A lighthouse. See more down there of them fish. Okay, that's clear as well. What this? Eye of Ramangran. Throwable. Press and hold RB. Throw your equipped throwable. Change your equipped throwable in the action radius. Oh, it can break walls. Interesting. Throwables come in many elemental variants capable of building up acclamations in combat. Grenades in particular are extremely effective at stunning enemies. I wonder if I need to save them for blowing up walls or if I can power attack through them. What's it called? Oh, I didn't make any food, did I? At the goddamn camp, I completely forgot to make food. Oh well, we'll remember the next time. This glacial spore shard is rumoured to be a fragment of Rimgrand himself. It releases a frigid mist when cracked or broken. That doesn't sound like it'd break a wall, but... Huh? Oh. Okay. Hit your coconuts, thank you, Gabe. What else we got about? Water can be frozen to create traversal ice platforms by casting an ice spell, using an enchanted weapon, or throwing an Eye of Rimgrand on the water surface. Ah. We do have some environmental interaction, which is very tasty. Can I not just... not waste it, though? Or maybe I can't jump. I wonder if I can restock it, or if I only got the one, in which case I really don't want to bugger this up. There then? Look at that! Little block of ice. I'm gonna have to bear that in mind, and I know I'm gonna forget. Common sword, hell, softwood branch, and a beetle shell for enchanting. And get rid of the sword. We're gonna keep a shield just in case. Segmented armor-like shell of a very large beetle. Don't know why that would lead to something being enchantable. It didn't say magic beetle, but alright. Cabbage. Why are there errant cabbages, game? We'll check around the rest of the beach first. Ooh, and a sea and trout pie. And tell me every bit of food as well, like even the made stuff thereafter, it's gonna have, or is, baked pie filled with trout. This trout meat feels like it's back home as it swims in a creamy sauce and is covered by a perfect golden crust. Oh boy, I'm gonna get hungry playing this game. I am very glad that none of this consumable tab takes up any weight. Where's my weight coming from? I can only stash those gauntlets. I can't break them down, weirdly. I wonder why. Shield's actually pretty heavy. Got it. Oh, I require more mastery for this spell book. So it is different spells as well. Same ability cost and cooldown reduction. But I need a level of Grimoire mastery. Break down or not break down then? I'll hold on to it for now. Fish. Use that way to get back to the lighthouse. Well, not just fish, bloody shark. Ah. I understand it's a bit more work to make every object interactable when you swing your sword at it, but you get blood splatter from animals and stuff like that. Corpses. A rock slide or something? This house got absolutely ruined. Peek into the water. Whole thing went down. Or am I from the other? Still a ways up. Get in from the roof, maybe. Yeah. Get up there. No way in. Oh yeah, must have been a rock slide if the chimney's completely covered as well. Cave? No. Going further down the beach, I wonder. Okay, so the actual distance isn't the map's actually pretty close. Check that boat and then head back. Might be something in the waters there. Luckily there's no stamina for swimming. Boat is house. What did I say last stream game about rewarding my exploration? Where is my loot? There is always the aspect of I might have just missed it. Alright, Kai, what's happening? Wait, we're starting to fight? These islands here, you don't think... That's aimed directly that way. No way. Hang on. Ignoring the connected bit. Can I get to the islands off to the side? And will it be worth doing? Oh, sploosh. The waves! I was saying last stream would be a nightmare to get a ship in here. Okay, they're just rocky formations more than all else. You never know. As you might be aware, I'm a pretty thorough bugger when it comes to these things. I still manage to miss a lot, but I enjoy reading dialogue, I enjoy hearing a load of lore, I enjoy checking the nooks and crannies and clearing the fog of war. So that's what you've signed up for. Okay, invisible wall. It's nice to have actual decent waves though. Let's not get stuck over here. Alright, so pretty much no point. Could have slapped an underwater cave. Let's investigate the lighthouse. Ominous crows circling. Of the landslide. Oh, saw that way. Oh, that's just Paradis itself. Biggest city than I was giving it credit for. Old well, mushrooms. Mushrooms in this game now, every time I see them it's like, well, the pad is nearby. I'm liking the background ambient music as well. It's very nice. Now a decent ladder. This is one of the upgrade materials, isn't it? Bright red and yellow vines that grow from this plant are prized for their brilliant hue and adhesive. Oh, it's glue. Fancy. Hello, hello. A worker's note. Overheard a pair of men in the grinning Ballarat talking about a treasure map at the top of the lighthouse. I don't know how the other workers haven't found it yet, but we're never going to have a chance like this again. Go back there and take a look now that everyone's cleared out. Sure, no one sees you. Watch that scaffolding. You don't want to fall like Fennec. Can't buy that vineyard near Salona if you're dead. Think about it. All the wine we can drink, no one to bark orders has. Promise of adventure. Treasure. And I assume they all died. Purple flames on the lanterns is a little worrying. Hello, hello. There's a bag. Quick save, I think. We quick save. Very gently. Gingerly. Gingerly. Gotcha. Money, spirit residue. And our regular crafting equipment. Faint ethereal wisps of soul energy made manifest. And then more cabbages. Why? Why so many cabbages, game? Only one spoilt cabbage, isn't that nice? Sales manifest, hang on. It said we can cook with poisoned food, so there must be a... or rotten food, rather. There must be a reason. What have we got? Document is a record of attempted sales. It's bringing with unfortunate accidents and consequential business failings. The most recent entries are as follows. Shipment C1 lost, destroyed by guards. C2 lost, destroyed in mail delivery accident. 3 Sold. Profit lost in robbery. C4. Following is scribbled in the margins beneath entry C4. I have high hopes for this place. Last market was hostile to cabbages. I'm sure here will be different. Oh no. My cabbages! The dream will never die. Is this fall damage? We know we take fall damage, but I do not yet have indication of what is a lethal drop. So we very gingerly, very gently, very carefully get some more cabbages. Maybe over the owner of the lighthouse is some kind of cabbage wizard. It's some mystery. The plaque. Plaque reads, in honour of the friendship and bounty bestowed by Paradis by Fior Mes Inverno Third Magistu, 2784 AI. May it triumph over darkness and guide us through these untamed lands. A note under it reads, by order of Claviger Edmund, closed until further notice. Repairs to the stairway and cupola are currently underway. At the bottom, a second note in larger handwriting says, heard Fenix's voice in the stairwell. Damn the repairs. Stay away from this place. Okay, so that's our bandit friends. Assumably dead. And if someone fell down the stairs, one can only guess there's crap down there. Hello, hello. I didn't even notice all that off the dock. Look, there's a little platformy thing. And a bird egg. God damn it. We'll have to run and do that after the lighthouse. Must remember. I wish... There seems to be no way for me to just do a little tag of some kind or drop a pin anywhere, which is a bit of a shame. Because then I'd just be like... That's one thing I loved about Baldur's Gate 3 and RPGs that... Basically, and Breath of the Wild let you do it a lot too. Tears of the Kingdom. Just bob a thing on the map. Give it a symbol. Come back, check later. Can be very, very useful. Anything else up on this side? Anything hiding under these roots, eh? No, we're good. I guess we make the climb then. What a thrill. Rude. Every ladder. Without fail.
If this can hold me, you'll be fine. Just don't look down.
Yeah, cheers, Kai. Essence potion would take those. Hopefully the companion AI can't get too lost and struggling on some of these. Whee! We made it. Ah, now we can make that. Whoop. I should have quick saved. That was reckless. That box is reckless. Now we quick save. Gingerly, carefully. Oh, there's more here as well. Money, money. A treasure map. Captain Henwa's spoils. Whoa, game. Whoa. Relax. Why is it freaking out? Hang on, I'll find that in my inventory.
I think that's upstream by the park room wall.
Dribble greaves and a vessel bone. Propaganda. 10% resistance to poison and bleed accumulation. Heavy greaves protect the legs and deliver a memorable kick. During wars, these are favoured by mounted knights. Peacetime, they want to shake off juvenile sporlings. Dodge distance seems pretty good. How are we looking, though? They're alright, the metal. I could transmog it. Oh, this is a good point to test. It's not letting me break down either of them. I wanted to see if I could break something down or remove it, and then if I kept the transmog or not. Okay, this keeps going up, but there was a way in. I don't know if the way in's barred or limited in some way. Golden plaque of promises. Hang on. I can actually have a look at that map. Not that one. We read that one. Here we go. That makes it much easier. I hate climbing. Captain Henquay must have been a sadist when it came to hiding treasure. Maybe the vantage will help me find his plundered riches. Maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on the way up. Whoever's quicker. Okay, so we know where those farms are. That's where the palisade was. The arena on the left, past the windmill. Look, tucked in the corner, down by a sandy beach. Under that tower and archway. Hopefully we remember that. We should remember that, it's fine.
Looks like that broke off of something.
God token.
Wonder where it
A
goes.
variety of totems and their missing fragments hidden throughout the living lands. Collect totems can be displayed at the totem shrine in camps. Where on earth are they listed? Oh. From Wodicea. Reviving your companion grants rapid health and essence regeneration. Oh, is this like a group buff? If I put it at the camp then? Used to restore god totems when placed at party camp. A number of promises are etched into this solid gold plaque. All but one are scratched out. So they're like constant buffs of some kind? Intriguing. And as anticipated, we're not getting in that way. Which means I was correct to come back and see. Continue the climb. Ooh, we had a little bit of forward motion. Quick save. Absolutely not, game. Oh, we are getting pretty high up now, though. Bloody hell. Ooh. Do they have it so the music swelled on purpose when we hit this point? Sure feels like it, and that's pretty good. Hunt's hair. Ugh. Edible lichen that can be found in areas of great elevation. Folktales suggest that it grows to mark the territory where Gawain's chosen will hunt. That's foreboding as hell.
Well, nothing ventured, envoy.
I like little bits of dialogue just as we've gone and found a place. What's happening over there? You know, not like the Assassin's Creed where it automatically pans you around. It's like, hey, well done climbing it, just have a look. Paradis itself is a pretty beefy settlement. I think there'll be a full stream in there probably. Rest of the docks. Again, how they get boats in here is anyone's bloody guess. Maybe that one line there. The boats look bigger than that one line. Fancy chest. Arcanist boots are unique. Ooh. Unique clothing is enhanced with both a normal item bonus and a powerful enchantment. These items all provide some combination of passive effects, stat increases, attribute buffs, and distinct behaviors. Ooh. What do we got? 10% move speed increases your health restoration from all sources by 5%. That's an easy equip. Even if they're not my style of boots. And even though they're unique, we can just transmog over them. Oh wait, I did the wrong button. Yep, still works. Through a combination of rigorous training and innate talent, many individuals throughout Aora are able to open their senses to the essence that permeates all things. To manipulate this essence, however, requires a level of dedication above and beyond what most are willing or able to achieve. These well-made boots are the perfect companion for the long, rigorous travels that many wizards undertake on their path to mastering the arcane. Be good for now. It didn't look like we'd be getting any healing spells, but I suppose it helps with all other parts of healing, and in theory you could just equip them when you needed to heal, then unequip them. No way for me to get in and reactivate this lighthouse then. Good evening, Emilis. Oh my goodness. Well, that's another chunk of time off for you. Congratulations. Now I do want to know, if I jump into deep water from this height, is there fall damage? Quick save. Geronimo! We sunk, but damn. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Now I can go and investigate that weird little platforming bit. Even if it's not bonus or unique treasure, the fact they've left those little bird nests about places to be like, hey, if you take the time to come over here, we'll give you a bit of gold. Oh, now we're near town, I can buy some more lockpicks as well. On the assumption I will need many. Hey, good shit. Thank you, birds. Oh no, let me up. Let me in. There you go. Hey bandits, I stole your treasure. Oh, 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 oh. Can I talk to them about it? Hey, I've been in there and took your shit.
What are you looking at?
Scandalous. Right.
Nice test.
Do you have the lockpicks? You had some grenades. Maybe I take one grenade, just in case there is a wall that I have to smash for it. Just in case.
Protect that pretty face. Time to resupply.
She does have lockpick. Oh, a treasure map! I didn't even notice that last time. Map reveals of a location of a hidden treasure somewhere in Thornshore. Buy these lockpicks first. Lovely. Treasure map's 100. Let me get heavier plate armor. Is there a no quick compare button? Oh no, compared there. Plus 12%, plus 1%. I think we'll find potentially better. Eventually. I don't want to buy vendor stuff straight away. Don't know what we're going to get. And look, there's fine plate up there. Treasure map, though. My husband spent a fortune on this Stelgar cod piece to spice things up in the bedroom. Now he's dead on account of a weak heart. I want nothing to do with that tasteless, though brutally effective garment, so I leave it to the gods to find a worthy bearer. Oh. We'll go in search of your cod piece. You're right, being 9% wood probably did help. Thank you, whichever god blessed me with barky face. Yeah, I want to check that again. Slender steel tool is used to open a variety of locks and is consumed in the process. Okay, good to know. More difficult locks will require more lockpicks. Standard. Okay, this one doesn't have a second image with it. Isn't that? I've already been here? I don't know if I need the treasure map to then find the treasure or if I can just find it first, but isn't that over here? Depends if there's a tree. Right, because there was a drop-off we were on before, right? Which was this. No, there are no trees here. Not any that are big enough and near one of those. The cod piece is a very specific item, so as if and when we find one. Okay. What's the lighthouse done down there? We have the rest of a round up there. Oh. Quest to upgrade my armor at the workbench. Can I only do that at night? Or is the workbench now about? No, I can only do it at night. Good opportunity to cook some stuff, though. And I imagine Kai hasn't got anything new to say. I'm checking anyway. I don't know if this is or BioWare where you've got to progress certain points and then more dialogue unlocks, or if it's time-based.
It's nice traveling with another soldier. You'll have to tell me one of your war stories sometime. So did my commanding officer. I'll tell you.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll be here.
Okay, so we got a totem. Space for the Wadika totem requires a totem base. I don't get what you mean, game. Do I need pieces of it? How does this work? Where are you? can't interact with it. So I just need to find or craft or do something with a totem base beforehand, then I can do it? See, I could upgrade my breastplate. Do that. Nice. No crafting materials.
That'll help against whatever we face out there.
And that enchanting is just for weapons, so not the armor I found. Where are my magic wizard boots? I did put them on, didn't I? I did. Good, good. These I can't dismantle. I can only stash. I don't know why. At least we can send stuff to our stashing camp while we're out and about. I love that feature. It means we're not going to get over encumbered. We're not going to have that bother. It's just going to work fine. Right, let's check in the arena then. Somebody wanted to fight. Oh, there's another guard blockade up here as well. Anyone else standing at duty?
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds. We've already had to move back the palisades line a few times.
Okay. Climb because I can. Magran was like the goddess of fire and the forge. Magranra. Hello, it is an old forge. Hello, hello. Common axe. Axes swing with an average speed, dealing moderately high damage and stun. However, they only have moderate block and incur a moderate stamina cost while attacking. Potion! An axe like this is more suited for cutting logs than hewing through enemy skulls. Nevertheless, the blade is reliable and the handle sturdy. Though prone to splinters, we break it. Up we go then. Yep, that's the same note we saw in the other place. Different notes leading us up here. Will it be within our level or not? Let's see.
Saves from skates for the rest of us.
Sorry, boys. Seems
I forgot to cook at camp again, god damn it.
At the bathhouse, more like. I saw her give you those lucky dice.
Oh, I think you're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
If she likes you that much,
I can't
why
read the
is she
numbers.
still charging?
Shut up and roll, you two.
Snake eyes. Tough luck.
Go on, another round. What could it hurt?
Fresh water, which gives movement speed. My goodness. Powerful water. Water sculpting with cool, clear water, the source of all life. Many still add different flavourings to make it taste better. Shut up. Water's fine. Stand by that belief. Rabbit! Oh, I'm sure they don't mind me just coming in and taking their food. A delicious roasted rabbit. McQuinn herself says her favourite meal is braised rabbit with spring berries, and her love of the dish has made rabbit quite a delicacy in Aden. Candied nuts. I'm not a big fan of nuts. These treats are sweet, salty, and energising, but bad for one's teeth. It's food then. Again, we'll clear this tower, then, because camp's right outside, I will go and remember to cook. It's just like... Oh. Baldur's Gate 3, whenever you'd end for the night, always support that prompt of, please eat your food to rest properly.
Put your backs into it. Palisades aren't gonna hold themselves.
You're training the various guards. Hello!
Another recruit. By the flames, Cynric finds the strangest types.
Crew, I spent my life on the front line for Edda.
You're not the only soldier here, pup. If you think you're so tough, why don't you prove to me what you've got? Spar with me. I'll take on you and your big blue friend.
Okay.
If you're sure, I've got plenty of reach.
Yeah, he's just gonna pull out a gun. Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
Oh, it'll be fun, all right.
Swap to spellbook, freezer, charger, then hit with sword.
In Magran's name, prepare yourself.
Everyone else is still here, just training.
All right, Highfield. No luck. You have passed.
They're luckier than they know.
That was disappointing, Cosmina. Oh, thank you for the claps, everyone.
It's clear I underestimated your prowess. Fierce as a Rathoon you are, envoy. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh?
Is it a good hammer?
Ah, nothing more satisfying than smashing your foes until they're a bloody pulp. You sure?
I mean, it'd be nice if you let me inspect them first, but yes.
It is done.
It's a common great hammer. I've been
Magran's
robbed.
wrath fall upon your enemies, envoy.
See that chest over there? I'm taking this too. It's locked. There doesn't seem to be some kind of criminal system in this game thus far. Quick save, nonetheless. I don't want the entire town to come and attack me. Okay. Lockpick isn't a minigame, it's just hold and do. Sellables, bits, bobs. And Brigadier sleeves. Which I already have on. More to be sold. Well, Cosmina, from all your notes, that was a little disappointing, but there we are. Bit of hardtack, on the bench no less. A mainstay of nautical cuisine, this is a meal of necessity. Bread will not keep for weeks at sea, so sailors have long since adopted the unappetizing substitute. Let's serve a glass of salt water to soften it. Ugh. Pick up anything else from on the stands, can we? Yeah, we're good. Alright, fair enough. It was just a little battle. Kind of expecting one of those things where the game throws you into something that's way too high level. What was the game? Darksiders 2. When you got through the intro, had one of the giant fellas who would buy and sell you items where they forged and upgraded your stuff. It was like, see if you can take me, horseman. And if you were, he would just beat the living shit out of you. I can't remember what the reward was, but I remember initially starting that game, fighting him over and over and over and over again for hours trying to beat him. But eventually on my first playthrough, giving up and coming back later when it was easier. But on my second playthrough, just kept going until I got him. Alright, Kai, how do we dinner? Select a recipe to cook from the left-hand side of the screen. You can view the resulting consumable and its enhanced effects in the middle side of the screen, and select your ingredients on the right. Okay. So, I am just given a chunk of recipes already. Beverage and fruit. Fish and enough for porridge. It's just, it's way more regeneration. And buffs as well. Ooh. Take my raw trout, make salted trout. Cooked rabbit bit. I should do the essence stuff first, because I'm going to need a bit of that. Take the porridge. Good job none of this weighs, sod all. Make some rack. Oh, it's just using my different fruits. I see. And that's a buff as well. Look at that. Oh, now I'm hungry again. Rivaled only by the Adirians in their love of sweet things, the Raturians count many delicious desserts among their famed delicacies. One of their most revered treats is the darkest Rautinian chocolate cookie. It has become a courtesy gift among Rauturian ambassadors, with many foreign dignitaries warmly receiving any delegation from the Rautai in hopes of receiving a batch of the revered treat. We make that immediately. It said the Claviger had a sweet tooth. This may be important for a quest later. I can make grenades out of my crafting material. I make one grenade. Singular grenade. Cook me trout. We're not in Monster Hunter here where we're just making an absolute boatload of food, animation by animation. Some more porridge out of me trout. Fruity wine is constitution and damage reduction. Oh, I can really get into it, and it uses the rotten fruit, which is interesting. Make one of those, why not? Cook me rabbit. Ooh, I don't want to make the grog one because I lose the mana one. That's pretty good though. A variety of buffs, better healing options, all good things. Bless my barked face for not being able to smell any of it ever. Forever limited and cursed to just smell wood. And I find which god gave me this piece of bark for an head. We having words. Right, we continue on. How high up and around did I want to go? Around this way. I go up the landfill, maybe? That tree kind of... Yeah, we Skyrim our way up. We just keep Skyrim in it. Come on, Kai, keep climbing. Don't you invisible wall me, game. It has! You scumbag! Don't let me climb something, only to wall me at the end. You can see it there on the map, this kind of line saying, don't you do it, player. Okay, so I want to cut that way in and round the back of it. Don't die to fall damage. Don't mind me.
Keep up the good work.
The game hasn't told me how to put away my sword. I don't know if I can, but nobody seems to mind, so I think we're okay. Right, beyond the palisade we go. Our first proper side quest.
Beautiful view
shore.
from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
At least we know we can dive down there and survive, Kai. We'll be fine. Metal Gear boss fight-esque bloody flower fields. I don't trust it. Ooh. And that is just down. Is it going to be worth us jumping down, Kai? Is there going to be something in the water, or am I going to be stuck down there? Is there no other way over there? I could get up to that rock. I could jump over, maybe. I don't think I can scale it. Oh, way up. There's a bit of rocky business. Adra in the walls. The game... Is this just how I get back up here? Or is the game actually leading me somewhere? We'll get used to the water while we can. We won't be having any of this in the lava level. So we can find a spell that lets us swim in magma. Oh, health. Okay, I'm just in and about these ravines. There's got to be something in one of them. No hidden caves. It's the crossings. I wish swimming was a tiny bit faster, but other than that, it's rather pleasant. Other than, of course, if you were swimming in heavy armor, it'd be an absolute bloody nightmare. Okay, and it's just sheer down here, no other way up. Other than wherever that boat is over there. I said I wouldn't go too far north. A quick glance. Well, there's a beach. Some kind of fort. think we'll get to that on land. Let me just unobscure the fog of war. Webs that Kai can shoot. Nice music for a swim as well. I wonder if my move speed bonus actually applies while I'm in the water. It doesn't say on land or on sea, but unless we find some boots that are like flippers, increase swim speed by 100%, then I assume not. In this little crevice. Damn it, game. Got me all excited on Tutorial Island. Hiding stuff behind waterfalls. Having rap wave. Having chests in the water. Now I'm disappointed. Maybe it's the game's way of saying, don't spend 20 minutes swimming in circles, you absolute buffoon. I can't help it. I need to know. I need to clear the map. Not to every edge if I know there's not there. Like, I know we've climbed on enough of these now to know that there so far has been nothing on ones like that. It's just a bit of topography before an invisible wall, which is fine. I much prefer there being something there than it literally being an invisible wall. I really liked how Eternal Strands did it, actually. Where they said the way your character is looked in on by your teammates is this big, like, how do I describe it? A weave machine that you can kind of scry on people with. And to a certain distance, when you die, they can pull you out so you're not permanently dead. And so they kind of use it as a literal invisible wall where you approach it in a golden light kind of where usually you'd put your head into an invisible wall, right? And you just won't move anymore. They actually, when you hit that point, put a big shining golden wall in front of you. And it's really useful. Just for knowing, like, say, if it was like that in this game, about here, I'd be seeing a golden wall there letting me know, don't go this way. Oh, come on, shipwreck. Ah! Rewarded! That's why we do it. Money, beetle shell, pelts, and chunks. I take it. That is a big fish bone. Uh-oh, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I got distracted. Ooh. Voice actor was like, no. Right, I think we can assume we've cleared out all this. Don't see anything else in the other passages. We haven't been in the dead center. I think we'll be alright though. Just because the climb's here. Then we can start investigating the area proper. Oh, the water containing one chest means it was worth it. I've got the autosave set to every 10 minutes. That's kind of the default. Hello. Pelt and van braces. Just regular van braces. 15% stun. Van braces, leather or steel guard the forearms in combat. Only can connect to suits of armor or gauntlets. They are a valuable source of protection on their own. Can't break these down either. Maybe it's because I can only break down armor and weapons. Let me just unequip my breastplate. Yeah, I can break that down. I can't do it. So this stuff I can just sell. Power attack damage or more stun. I think we'll take power attack damage, actually. Faded note. I made it to Dawnshore only to find that the old landing point is infested with Zorips. Those little monsters would surely attack me on sight, and the boat is too damaged to sail elsewhere. Supplies are low. I can't take on that many Zorips on my own. I'd rather face a slow, hungry death than a violent one at the end of those lizard spears. If this is the last thing I write, whoever's reading this, please remember me. Being forgotten terrifies me far more than death ever could. Lucien Fraga. You have been remembered, Lucien. You are now here on YouTube forever. Congratulations. You poor bugger. I know, the idea of starving to death is a horrendous one. At least at some point when you're being starved by loads of lizard men over and over again. You'll be dead at some point. Better if he had a little ball next to him. Look after Wilson. Take it with you. Oh, he started chewing on his own limbs. So there should be loads of lizard folk about. Lizard folk are so commonly enemies in games. I prefer the fantasy Warhammers, big, old god kind of protect the old world lizard men. I don't know, I just find it more interesting. You can take these little jumps up here. No, I can't jump that high. That's for jumping back down. It's a little climb up there. Ah, the lizards.
They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
That didn't go as well as planned.
Here we go. Point for you.
Oh dear. Nice shot, Kai. There we go, that wasn't too bad.
Just like the good old days.
Now to remember to eat. Health potion and a potato! That takes me to full. Do I have anything that's a little less? I need to save other stuff that I've... for cooking better meals. The cooked rabbit does it, because I don't need the mana yet. Combat feels surprisingly fast. There's a decent impact on the swings. I wish there was a little more... what am I looking for? Decapitation's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. I love it when you hack a limb and it goes... whoosh! And a heft a game like For Honor had. Oh, I missed that game. Yeah. Okay, some pelt and a common bow. Not better than my other bow. Just to have one. Yeah, I've got two. Let's break one down. Oh, that common great hammer that she gave me actually has way more damage than my sword. Why? Is it that much slower? It is that much slower. Okay, there's the trade-off then. If you want a hammer, it does the most damage, but it is a lot slower. I prefer my great swords. Goodbye, hammer. Do the lizard people leave traps? Is the next question. There are some traps in the tutorial, so maybe... It's a very specific kind of orc, Emilis. A very specific kind of orc. Welcome to the Living Wands, envoy. We're to smash your guts out. Hello, small creature. Are you alright? You seem to be struggling. Very much struggling into the ground. Here, push. There you go. Are you purring? A skeleton down there. Hang on, I'll be right with you, little ones. I'm sure they'll be fine. Skeleton. Hilton money. Good, good, good. Let's follow the little fellas. Are you leading me on purpose, or are you just reacting to my movement? I'll be careful with little critters in games. You don't know what the devs are planning half the time. At the moment, it looks like they're planning they just get stuck a little bit and do a little jumpy bounce. You okay? I mean, you sound adorable, but you're just kind of phasing in and out of the ground a little bit, and your legs are, need some help. Oh, hello. Hi. It is purring. Where's my pet button, developers? I know we don't have to have it in every game, but when you're going to have the cute little animals make cute little noises like that, you really should. Silver beetle pelt software. Alright, we're getting a decent amount of upgrade materials, so I should be pretty... What's the word? I shouldn't hold back with it when I get to camp next. Lots of angry looking briar. Oh, I thought so. Oh, that just takes me back. I didn't even notice I could climb up here to get over. Need to think a little more vertically for this game then. There's still that whole area behind me. Right, but this is where we were before. What does it mean, game? All the way up there. There must be a way up there later. Now we continue on towards our side quest, which is the house up there. Oh, no. Damn it.
Right behind you.
Don't do it, Kai. I need to get more stealth kills because it's fun. Crap. Never mind. They all know. Oh, I can swap to my charge anyway. I don't need to have my two-handed weapon equipped. Oh, well, don't stop healing. Stunned. Didn't get stunned. Lightning does something else. Okay, it takes a moment to actually fully swap. There you go. Gotta remember to use my other moves. Like that also takes the magic. Ooh. Oh, it was just like the spear. I stabbed him in the gut, then kicked him away. I was hoping to chop his head off. I do like how they ragdoll in the direction of swings, though. That's pretty good. It's a bunch of peppers. Peppers. A bunch of large, crispy peppers. These spicy fruits fit in a variety of dishes and are often used to add a spice of colour to the plate. Peppers aren't inherently spicy, though, like your average pepper. Outlaws. Okay. So that's down, actually, in that other direction, then. I want to head up to the house first. No more of you had any loot on yous, did you? Hidden away around the backs. The Adra coming out of the walls. Oh, spring berries. You had some spring berries before? No. Found on tall, distinctively shaped shrubs. These large pink berries are both sweet and medicinal. They're likely to be found in well-travelled areas. Oh, I should eat. I need to pay attention to my health, bloody hell. Let's have some of the porridge. And the regen speed is decent. Mid-fight, that's still plenty good. Right, the lady just said, find Saurians at my house and clear them out, please. How does she get to her house? Is she leaping around these every day? She also said she wanted a watcher, which... Finnegan's Cottage. We got a fast travel point. Bird. No, chicken for me. Why did she want someone who could speak with the dead and then didn't elaborate on it? Scary scarecrow. There's someone in the house who the lizards have killed that she wants to talk to. Wants to get loot from. Not just enter the house.
This is the Angel's place, or Was. It's the Zarups now.
Let me up.
Fast access to abilities, companion abilities, potions, you can assign them to quick slots. Can I put Kai's on a quick slot? I mean, I can. So I can do it mid-fight. I got an attribute point. Okay. Why you know let me climb? Oh, there we go. We got that. What? The tree hurt me. Okay, we get some more stuff. What's the Grimoire one I need then? It was just called Grimoire Mastery. Oh, I can't start doing that until the next level. Alright. So I could upgrade the... Oh, I can get the spell without a Grimoire. Maybe down the line that's something I do. Casting the purchase spell from a Grimoire empowers it, casting it as if it were a rank higher. Does that mean I don't have to have a Grimoire equipped and it just becomes an ability? Let's investigate. So, if I unequip my book... Right, and then... I just whip out a book that I do not have. Interesting. Not there for it yet, though. Reset a point. Oh, does it do all of them each time? Crap. Should have thought of that. That's right, nothing really changes. So that does mean we can just get spells. But I also need to find a Grimoire with the spell to even unlock it in the first place, which is interesting. Alright. Oh. I didn't even check the range of stuff, but the passives might be useful. Oh, the parry is a... Perfect time blocked against a melee attack to knock the enemy back, getting the immediate counter attack. I think I want that. I don't think I'll go deep into this tree, but having a parry on a button's probably pretty useful. Yeah, because then these are... Ooh, Scavenger's pretty good, though. I like getting more stuff. The weapons block arrows or similar projectiles when power. Ooh. I have to get baseline parry, and then I assume I can just lock it when I hit level 10. Quick switch is nice as well. Your slides past front. What do you mean slides? I can slide? Oh, companion. Do I have another point for you? Doesn't say I have another point for him. Okay. Right, we had perception for talking in a conversation. Like, perceptions come up as well in conversation. Picking up on details. I feel like I want a bit of it. How many points do I have? Just the one? Just the one. I think I do 1 point of perception. There's some easy things I'm probably going to miss. It's going to peeve me off later on. Yeah, we can always respec it as well. Best re-equip that book for now. Lovely. Quick save and we're all good to go. Oh, another frost grenade and an eggplant. How many varieties of food game? Before I start seeing no new ones. A large eggplant. A versatile vegetable with an earthy, subtly sweet taste. I wouldn't call eggplant subtle. Is that more lizards over there? Okay, it's the one we couldn't reach. Don't you fall, bridge. At least use my gun. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. We haven't been doing my stealth. Wait. This lizard has killed lizards. Are you a friend?
What's that Zarok doing out here all by himself?
Oh my goodness, a good lizard! Hello? Tazarak. Can anyone speak? What was I just saying about Warhammer lizards? Can anyone speak lizard?
A friendly Zarok. Don't see that every day.
Give me the companion game. Give it to me.
Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either.
Oh, dream. Point to yourself. Do you understand us? Skeptical chittering.
I don't speak Zarep, but it definitely answered you.
I think that's a yes. Let's leave it alone before I insult it.
I agree. He's not hurting anyone. What made him come this way, though?
What are you doing? If I loot your friend's body, are you going to become hostile? No. Okay. Okay. Do we have a staff of if I break this pot, are you going to be hostile? No? Okay. We're good. A plant? No? Okay, we're good. Just lizard friend. Again, I just wish I could mark on the map this my lizard friend over here, by the way. I'm not missing. If I swapped my mouse. No, there's no button that lets me put any markings anywhere. Well. Good health and long life, lizard friend. Maybe I find something you need in the house. Should I talk to him again? Maybe he's got something new to say. Nope, just thoughtful. Alright. Good luck. Maybe we see him again. Get in the back of that house. On Soul's twins, a treatise. There are believed to be a number of phenomena that a soul can undergo during the cycle of reincarnation. Whether a minuscule fraction of a soul's essence is ground away by the forces of entropy, or the majority of it is lost to the beyond. No soul survives a journey around the wheel without at least some sort of fragmentation. In some exceptional cases, a soul can fracture cleanly into two even halves, each of which then inhabits a different creature upon the soul's return to Eora. Though rare, this occurrence has been well documented by scholars throughout the ages, especially since the founding of the Brackenbury Sanitarium in 2729 AD. In this treatise, I will compile what information I can on the soul twin phenomenon, as well as dispel some of the many myths and misconceptions regarding what it truly means to be a soul twin. The lengthy document that follows is agonizingly dull and difficult to pass. Could that be indicating that our lizard friend over there has part of a soul in him that reincarnated into lizard and is related to someone from the house? Not an impossibility. Break all the pots. Unruly, violent adventurer. It's what we are. Yeah. Surely not. Surely not, game. Nope, nope, it was not. It was fine, it was worth a go. Okay. We know there's a way into the back of the house. Let's double see what awaits us in the front first. I always like going in head first. Because you never know. Equipment upgrade available. Thanks, game. Door is locked, but we have the key. Hello! Oh, wait. Do your goddamn...
Seen, unheard.
Oh, there's a few of them. I want my stealth kill game. I haven't gotten to do it yet. More than once. And it tutorialed me into it. Hi, remain chill, please. Come on, patrol back around. If I want... No! Curses. Oh, dear. Multiple walls. Certain walls are weak, can be destroyed with explosive damage. Some spells, abilities, and grenades will produce explosive... Oh, wait, so I can...
Good fight.
Okay, that feels good. I could have just charged the wall. Multiple ways in as well. I do like that. Skin bone. I think we've had skin bone before. Yes, we have. Cabbage. Why all the cabbage game? Wizards were friends with an elf lady. And they all danced and were happy together. That lends credence to the theory about our other lizard friend, Tara, outside. Depends where the elf is then. Are they all lizard hands? They are all lizard hands. Nothing up in the rafters. Seem clear. Kind of feel bad if they were all friends. I like the curve on some of these swings, by the way. It feels good. Lizard hunt the deer. Lizard happy. Lizard happy dance together. Finnegan's journal. It happened again. When I was heating up my soup tonight, I heard the same scratching, and sure enough, Zarek was outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. It just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. What does it want? Zarek's always bother people like this? Oh shit, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table and the Zarep is there. And we're looking at a loaf of bread and a plate, and when I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if it's the same Zarep and it's just curious? What if it's hungry? I mean, what could it hurt? What am I thinking? This place has scrambled my head.
Anything juicy?
Zarep's... Oh, no. She's been having dreams about Zarep. What do you make of that?
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
I thought so. Maybe they're having the same dreams. Oh, and there's a big one. Oh, that one looks like Zara. Kind of. Maybe more like the Elder. I wish I hadn't killed the ball.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that.
She didn't look like that, though.
Looks like an elf and Zara holding hands. What do you see?
See, friends, not enemies. Think Azara painted this?
Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
You can go back and ask her. Kind of expected there to be some kind of basement. There usually is a basement. Let's double check there isn't a basement in somewhere. Suddenly got really dark. Doesn't feel like the kind of... Like, if I went and just got that, quest item from those rogues at the dock, I don't think it would stop me if there was a basement. It wouldn't just be like, oh, and here's the basement you didn't find earlier because the game didn't give it to you. It did give me the fast travel point, so let's go ask her. And sell some of those spare things as well. She was an elf.
Oh,
Please tell me I can go home now.
They made themselves at home. They've even painted on your wall.
Painted? Why would they do that?
It's true. It looked just like you. Not sure they got your eyes right, though.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out.
See, this is why I leveled up perception a little bit. Didn't react to the fact they resembled you. Interesting.
Obviously, it's strange. Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't?
Yes.
Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
Sure, every day of my life.
That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul.
There's the book.
I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorup.
That's amazing. You might be the only one in the world with a Zorup twin.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I've got to find some meaning in all this.
We gotta make friends.
I can't go back
You
and
can.
I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
Spend some time with the Zorup. Could be the only way you'll find peace.
Are you serious?
Yes. Never go to war unless diplomacy has failed first.
I don't call raiding my house diplomatic.
Probably as confused as you.
If you're positive it doesn't mean me any harm,
It didn't mean me harm.
I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be
Oh,
paid
thank you.
for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
You're welcome. All accessories are unique, providing powerful enchantments like passive effects, stat increase, attunement buffs, distinct behaviors, and even new abilities. You can equip up to 1 trinket or amulet and up to 2 rings anytime.
I'll make my way back to the cabin soon.
Alright, I will head in that direction and see you there.
What harm?
Welcome back.
Want to sell my stuff. Let's see. What was the stuff that can't be broken down? Yeah, it's all these. Lovely. Critical hits deal poison damage with this vindictive brand. Black soot iron of this ring is extra with detailed depictions of various leaves and berries, and it's coated with a thin sheen of ichor. On closer examination, depictions represent some kind of the most poisonous plants known in the world. I mean, I don't know how often I'm critting, but it must be somewhat useful. I like how it lets you choose left or right.
Feels like the living lands is growing wilder every day.
I'm kind of liking it so far, Captain. Right, let's go see. Maybe, I don't know if there'll be a passage of time of any kind. Let's go and see. Maybe I have to rest first. Maybe this loading screen will make it happen. Is that just a glow-in-the-dark plant? It is. Have we come home yet? No, but that last box had to be dealt with, I suppose. Could she have gone over to the other dude? For a moment, I was like, that's not a corpse, is it? Oh, he's asleep. I won't disturb him then. Did it stay in my journal? Oh, you found the scales of the Oathbinder, a powerful artifact and a totem of Wodica. The remaining pieces can be found across door and shore. The more pieces you gather and assemble, the more powerful the totem will become. Interesting. That's the cartographer. Those are the treasure maps. They've got that skull icon on me, which is like, ah. Oh, Zorip and the Zorip War Chief are learning to live together in peace. I mean, I didn't see that yet, game, but sure. Can I rest at this fast travel point? Is it any fast travel point? I just want to turn it to day and see if that actually changes it, because I want to see how she's getting on. No, it is not. Has to be party camps specifically, but there are also fast travel locations. Right, we have the outlaws around here. We do. I think we head down briefly to the outlaws and then start cutting into this area. Then head back to camp and see if we can get up here as well. I like a lot of lighting effects at night. It's very pretty. Evening, AJ. Hope you're doing well, bub. Bug is absolutely going to see me. Unless. Depends how stealth is in this game. Yep, nope, he see me. Hello!
I'm coming for you.
Oh, I need to try and parry. Oh, I hit both of them. Come on, do it. Do it, I need to test this. Ooh, and we get a little counter attack. Nice. Do it again. Goodbye. Money, money, money.
That's one for us.
They have killed all of the lizards here. Hopefully our lizard friend will be fine up there and lives in peace for a while. No entry by the looks of it. Just more Sorp camps. Again, I don't want to push too far up. I want to clear the other parts of the map first. Let's have a quick scout. There's the beach we saw. And that certainly looks like where we need to go. Noted, game. Bit of twisty windy up there. That might get us to be able to jump onto the other cliff side. Potentially. Absolutely. If only there were a well. Oh, there's a... opening up a wee bit. Okay, if I put my mark about here, go to the left and right of it, and then not go into the main story bit. Adrian's scouting log. Mixon and Dag. New Zorip approached the camp at dawn. They waited at the edge until the brute emerged from his hut. They seemed to argue something over the fire for a while, then came to some agreement and went their separate ways. To be honest, I'm starting to question our strategy here. They're territorial, but I don't know what we stand to gain from clearing these settlements. Resources? None that I've seen. Wish the captain would call this off. Ocean! Delicious. And we won't cross this line.
Yep. Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Oh. Graveyard, is it? You're superstitious, Kai. I think we'll be fine. Garrus Gateway. It's one of those games where they're going to have a load of, like, either actual folks who lost their lives during development or just, like, fable, silly things on every other grave. Spoiled apple, spoiled cucumber. Not a spoiled apple yet. Rotten apple. Oh no. Just stress in the stomach. Nothing specific. Hello. And no, what's the word? Not grave digger. There's a way. there's a word for a coffin maker. That's just escaping my memory at the moment. Oh, I know the word. I know it's in my brain somewhere. Lost it. Can't just cook food at any campfire. Noted. Hello, are you just grave robbers then? Give me a moment while I investigate and rob some stuff myself. Oh yeah, straight up.
Who the fuck?
Me!
Huh. If it isn't a damn godlike, here in the flesh.
You've got a problem with my tree face.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
Yeah, Tiny.
I still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point. Thought your kind had vanished.
Clearly not.
Though, I don't recognize whose godlike you are. With whatever that is.
Seems like all the fungus and plant stuff, it's a new god.
Now, is there a reason you're here? Besides being a pain in my ass and holding up our job?
Honestly, I was just looking around. Maybe pay respects to the dead.
Then I recommend you look around elsewhere. No need for this to get ugly.
See, I'd say screw 'em for grave robbing. But if they weren't in here and that chest was in the middle, I'd probably have just looted it. Skip maker. I mean, I know it's a single word, AJ. Maybe?
Go find your own grave to loot. This is our claim.
You seem nervous, big guy. Perhaps we can work something out.
We can? I mean,
Nope, You pull this shit again, Tiny.
This was all the boss's idea, not mine. I never even wanted to be a looter.
Aw.
Man's gotta eat.
You little shit!
Fine, get out of here.
Thank you. Ma would thank you too.
Aw.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you again.
Well, now we've got a killer to save Tiny.
Oh, no, you don't.
Nope, mistimed it. Oh dear, friend. Oh dear. Nah, just blocked. Too early.
Nice shot.
Oh dear. Well, we saved a life today. Almost. Twisted till the end, evil to the core. A cautionary tale of the nightmarish struggle and broken promises. You laughed at death. Now silence remains. Huh. Nelfried. Disgraced warrior from afar, may the frontier be a comfortable place of rest for your weary soul. Turquoise and some money. I should go give some to Tiny. Sabile. Stranger. Aimless, poor and untethered. You drop dead at our gates. A pilgrim from unknown parts. Parts unknown. Even if no one misses you, Stone will remember you always. That's nice. Ingrid. Formidable, beloved Ingrid, may you rest in Wodica's charred embrace. May death wash away your scars. May you find in your next life what eluded you in this one. Okay, Tiny.
I'll never rob a grave again, I swear.
I just want to give you some of the money.
Don't hurt me. I wasn't even supposed to be here. Don't hurt me. I wasn't even supposed
I don't need every game to have like a morality system like you've got 5 Paragon, you got 5 Renegade. I like things to be a lot more complex than that, but at the moment there seems to be very little consequences for my actions. I mean, look. This is over here being all shiny and the game's not giving me any reason not to open it. Common great axe. Great Axes deal very high damage and stun. They also have high block efficiency, allowing them to block with low stamina cost. However, they swing slowly at high stamina cost. Not even more so than... It still does less damage than the hammer. More damage than my sword, but... sword's quicker. And it's doing more than enough damage. I'm trying to keep an eye out for destructible walls as well now. Now that we know they're a thing. Another fancy statue. Seemingly no more graves though. A palisade in this direction. Which way around does that take me? Okay, that's about where we wanted to go anyway. A little further up that way. Oh yeah, we won't go past that wall yet. Got the stuff in the meantime. Oh, some leftover grenades. We shouldn't have. Scorched journal. Much of this journal is blackened and charred, but one entry remains more or less legible. Those fools will find neither peace nor succor with Octave's crew. They blame me for nearly burning the camp down, but it was in the name of progress. Besides, almost is the operative word here. It's not like anything caught on fire that badly. Still, I suppose they have a point. I need to be more careful. My control over the flames has increased greatly since that accident, but it would be foolish not to learn from past mistakes. This next experiment will be conducted away from the camp. There's a nearby ridge that will serve well. Isolated, yet with this camp's slim view. Margran willing, a breakthrough is right around the corner for me. Alright, there's a fire mage on the loose. And I need this chest with the...
walls can't stand against this place.
Can he break the chest? Can he lockpick it either? So... No, lizard. We're good. We're not fighting you yet, lizard. Away. Thank you, lizard. Again, I can't mark this on the map in any way. Which infuriates me, because I'm just going to forget it's here. Put across and reveal more of the map. You want to hit the edge of the water. And not go right up to the wall. Because look, there's more Zorops in there. Someone chirped at me. Forgotten Soul Pod. Caustic sap that weeps from the bark of the pod is said to be the tears of mournful souls. When struck, seeds burst into a green cloud and knocks... Oh, it's a grenade! Soul grenade. Ah, exactly, AJ. Same pyromancer. It would stand to reason. They're on a ridge somewhere. Which might mean the ridge directly to my right, but we'll see. Okay, I don't want to go up that path, but I'll keep cutting around this way. Yeah, this all leads into that big camp and where the story seems to be going. There's a way across there, which leads onto the other side of Paradis. Oh, I should have done my stealth hit, goddammit. Whoa, 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 whoa! Spiders! Nowhere spiders! Get away, I'm backed into a corner. Okay. Nasty looking beggars. There was more over there as well. Reacted way more. Peppers!
You take me.
I'm just getting onto this ledge. I don't know if they're... A young water beetle, eh? Maybe finally I get my stealth kill. Ah! Magic Kai. It did loads of damage. Oh! Zorips kind of keep water beetle pets. That's interesting. Soul sponge. Mushroom that absorbs dew and infuses the moisture with its own edible spores. Ugh. When squeezed, the fungus releases an invigorating secretion that is said to bolster one's soul. Often accompany the dead in areas blighted with recent sickness. Don't think I want those. Beetle shop. You're right, Kai. It's just a beetle. Come on, man. Doesn't seem like I could upgrade Kai's equipment in any way.
I was just getting warmed up.
The game foreshadowing bigger beetles. I don't quite get the connection there. What's the connection between Papa Roach and a Zweihander, AJ? Does he have a song called Zweihander? I only know the one song. Which was, what was it? Last Resort. It's the only one that comes to mind. More beetles. Quick, before the other one sees me. Get another stealth. Aha!
Nice.
Boy, it didn't even sense me. Farewell! Bodega. Okay, it's the other side of that dock where a load of spiders might be.
Until something started dragging people away.
That's not ominous at all, Kai. Okay, we start clearing the map. Look at these little guard stations. Some poor bastard has to just sit in here all day. A letter to home. Dear Mother, every day on the front line is more dangerous than the last. I never thought I'd say that I'd rather be facing an organised army than the encroaching wilderness. This place is truly unlike any other. Still, through the grace of Wodica, we hold strong. Palisades are well defended, and our resolve is unbreakable. When the next wave comes, we will be ready. Reinforcements from the homeland should be arriving within the week, and with them, relief. Know as you're reading this, sending this letter was the first thing I did when rotating away from the front. I love you, darling son. And he is very notably not in here. So more than likely dead. Oh yeah, if there's lizards right there, absolutely dead. Don't mind me, lizard. I'm doing some looking about, and a bit of seeking, a bit of finding. Bit of this and a bit of that, lizard. Turn around, lizard. Lizard, please. No, fine. Thanks for the
This one's mine. Next one's mine.
You keep saying that, Kai. But they're mine. Doors don't open from this side, fair enough. Beautiful. I assume when the numbers come out like that, that's a crit. In which case, my little band should be poisoning them when that happens, but I don't have enough health to really test that at the moment. Trout pie. It's what I do, AJ. It's what I do. What's that Dark Souls 2 character? Gavlan. Gavlan wheel. Gavlan deal. Such a peaceful fella. And to be fair, for this franchise, the wheel is of great importance. Reincarnation a constant. Oh, there's Booty up there. Out of my way. There's delicious loot. Huh. Robbed. Yeah. Huh. No. Kai, what do you propose? What do we climb? I know I can make ice on water, but I don't know if I can create, like, earth or something. shelves, maybe? Is that a... No? This way? No, that's behind it too much. There must be a way up. From the outside, mayhaps. Up the water wheel? This tree? Yeah. Okay, okay. Oh, I dodged! I didn't mean to dodge. I meant to climb. I was robbed. Ooh, cheeky. Yeah. You folks right there at the palisade know there were just these lizards in here, right? Like this close to yous. You couldn't just bob over and take them out? Did nobody notice? I could have got around from that side as well. But I jammied it. Give. Money and more. I shouldn't have bought those grenades. I've been getting loads of grenades. Nothing else by the looks of it. No bodies either, unless they just ate the poor fella. Okay, let's start clearing more of the fog. Time we on? Just over 2 hours. Feel a buyer break coming, but I want to clear a little bit more. I want to keep playing a little bit thereafter. It's going to be a... RPGs like this tend to be a longer series, especially with me reading all the dialogue options, getting lost, looking for shit. It'll be on the longer side, but that's fine by me. It might mean by the time that JRPG Expedition 33 comes out that I'm still going on this. Then by the time I finish it, Doom may be out. So I don't necessarily want to do 2 giant RPGs back to back. So it might go Avowed, Doom Dark Ages, and then Expedition 33, depending on what else comes. What is that? A bear.
Right behind you.
Backstab the bear, backstab the bear, backstab the bear, backstab the bear. No! Robbed. Get some distance. Gotcha. Oh! Bear! Fire damage was pretty good. Oh, look, it throws the water. I can use ice magic to do that as well. Delicious. We got here. Magron's Blessing. It's 20% damage and damage reduction. Holy shit. Rare and very valuable. Singular instants pop up in the strangest of locations, seemingly at random. Nobody knows why or how they reproduce. Wait, did the water catch electricity as well? Hang on a minute. Ooh. And I would wager... Ow, ow, ow! Whoa! Second wind activates when you become incapacitated and restores a portion of your health. If you become incapacitated while second wind is on cooldown, you die. Decrease its cooldown, increase the amount of points health restored based on resolve. Cool, cool. Well, I bodied myself, but that's fine. We were learning. Electric water, a lot of damage. Now we know. Why is that rock still executed? Strange, very strange. Think nothing more of it. Let's eat something. Still got more to explore before I make camp. Because we seem to be finding a decent amount of food, so actually making more and keeping on top of it shouldn't be too much of a bother. That's where the palisade went down the first time. Still more in that direction though, it just wants me to go. Look at that. Can't climb my way up from here. There must be a way up. around here for sure. Let's clear out this bloody fog. Again, I really wish the minimap actually cleared it out.
Those must be your ambassadors, man. That's a bad sign.
Seems like a regular bear and not a mushroom bear, though. And this just led us round to the graveyard? Yep. And then a tiny bit of land right here. I don't need to clear every single... Like, I'm not going to go back here and go into these very, very small bits, but... At least... And sometimes a game will surprise you with shit like that. There'll be a tiny, tiny bit and you've missed a crazily interesting thing. It does mean nothing. That must be a way up there. We'll just have this big old section that is just unexplorable rock. A flag up there. There is absolutely a way up. Absolutely. Oh, hello. Bit of Hunt's hair. Let's see what we can do. Come on. Crap. There's something up here, alright? There's something in this bit that the game is not wanting me to investigate. Why? Why do you deny me? Look, I can see it. Oh, I didn't actually go this way. I completely forgot when I went to the graveyard. There we go. Ooh. Always be quick saving. Beautiful. We made it.
You take lead.
Nice time for sneaking. They didn't notice. Those up there did, but these didn't. Not quick enough.
Right flank.
Oh, I like the way the sword swings. I can see people thinking it'll get a bit samey, but when that base feels pretty good, just enjoy it. I desperately need to try dual pistol. Nice jump back, Kai. Bit odd, but sure. Ooh, hello. And what is Magran's Fury? Is it another grenade? It is! A gelatinous sack of flammable liquid. Strange fruit is known to be extremely volatile, often exploding upon even light impacts. Not recommended for consumption. No, I imagine not.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Or Alabaster. A scaly whitefish common to the seas surrounding the living lands. Oh look, there the sun shines. I like a bit of a night and day cycle happening. It just keeps things feeling a little fresher. Palette changes as you're out and about. Okay, that bridge leads us back over that way. Oh, I'd not this bit. Nah, just mushrooms. More little critters. Which, until I find one that actively is all mushrooming and attacks me, that's fine. Still no pet button. It is sadness. Cave. Or Zarips, I assume.
Yes.
The Pyromancer!
They'll never stop me. Wonder what he thought would happen.
What? Did he blow himself up with fire magic? What the hell happened? Absolute numpty. Yep, the whole cauldron blew up. There was grenades. Very foolish. There's the key. Nick Still's grimoire. And a charred journal. I refuse to return to Paradis in shame. I vow that I will perfect the formula to my imbued gunpowder. Oh no, you don't imbue gunpowder with fire magic. That's the opposite of what you should do. I mean, big bang, but... And by the gods, I've finally done it. After many trials and experiments, including nearly burning down my camp, I know what I am finally approaching, the pinnacle of success. Extracting the essence from primal flame was an arduous and dangerous task. Now that it is done, all that is left is to siphon this energy into a patch of gunpowder. As a precaution for this first attempt, I have moved to a cliff overlooking my camp. It would not do to actually burn it down. Those fools that left me will regret it once I'm done. I will call this new invention Flame Powder, and they will be the first to feel its sting. Just a bad idea. Like, by that camp, did you mean the grave robbers or the army? Either way. Key. It's a slightly melted key. It's perpetually warm to the touch. Hopefully it still fits whatever it's meant to unlock. One would assume so. Interesting. Better ability cost and cooldown. As Fan of Flames. Grimoire Snap. Just forcibly snaps your Grimoire shot, expelling a shockwave of explosive damage that knocks nearby enemies back and deals stun. Missile Salvo. Which is a spear of arcane energy that rises upwards, unleashing a destructive volley of missiles that seek nearby enemies. And I can break it down for a shard. I don't like breaking down uniques necessarily, though. How much does it weigh? 3. Don't need to send it to camp yet. Grimoire belonged to a renowned elementalist from the Inaximilti Plains. My personal philosophy was that the true path to mastering the arcane arts was in balancing the use of the elements. Focusing or relying too heavily on one element would inevitably cause a practitioner to find themselves in a situation where they could do nothing against the dangers arrayed against them. Whether this philosophy holds much value is to be debated. Van Exil's name has mostly faded into obscurity, while more focused arts mages such as Ringrim, Nina Galf, and Kalikov are still widely known. I can break down the other grimoires, I suppose, but... So you have this unique book, and you'd have to keep it around for a while and then level it up for it to be useful, but... And then if you learn the specific spells within it, they get stronger. There's bits to consider for your magic-y build. Bits to consider. Right, well, before we go and unlock his chest, I need to see if we can get up there. Higher up the mountain, wasn't it? Ah, yes. For a round I missed? Feels a little unwieldy. Yeah, we're not making that. I know it's around here somewhere, game. I can see it. I can see that little camp. Oh, come on. I will not be denied. Definitely a thing, Kai. It's definitely a thing. Okay. Okay, how far away is... 5 minutes. That's just walking over there and reading his stuff and watching him blow up. That's fine. That would have been a whole way round. Autosave or quick save before doing stupid jumps.
Yes, they'll never stop me. Wonder what he thought would happen.
Indeed. At least we saw it that time. Yep, tick those off. Lovely jubbly. Give me a marker's red button game. God damn it. Alright, save that. There would not be a little lizard camp thing there if there was no way to enter. Unless the game at some point gives me the ability to double jump. There's a way in here. I will find it. It's not going to be like... No, because we've been on that side. What the fudge? You need to be real careful when trying little jumping things because you end up dashing. Further along, maybe? Give me a game. I'm a stubborn bastard. I'll stay here for 3 hours if I have to. I won't stay here 3 hours. Promise. But I need to give it a few more solid goes. It has that Skyrim feel on ledges like this, where you feel if you get the angle, I mean, WoW does it too to a degree. You get the angle just right, and you can jimmy it. Like that bit there, maybe. Fuck you, ledge. Any of those plants or something to shoot down? Maybe there's just another way in. Maybe there's just another way in that I've not noticed because I'm a fool. Maybe it's just... It's just sheer in all the other directions, though. That side has one little ledge there. That doesn't get you anywhere near up enough. And I climb the tree on this side. No. No, I can't. Not hidden behind the mushrooms. Dead pyromancer's no bloody help. Try going up here again. Yeah. Seems just as ineffectual unless I can make that. Let me quick save. Nope. Did get somewhere else. Hang on a minute now. Hang on a minute now. Okay. I'm somewhere. Oh, that's where the bear and that one. Into the beyond. Okay. Let us not do that again. Oh! There's something I've not seen or I've not thought about. Let's head the long way around. Maybe we can see something from the other angle. Oh, we can check on our friend and lizard as well as we go around. Maybe there's a wizard spell that's like a teleporting step of some kind, but that feels like then you'd lose a lot. Can I just charge randomly? Now, that changes things. So maybe I can jump and... Can I jump and charge at the same time? Denheg, are you here and are you okay? The quest journal said you were living as friends, but I have yet to find you again. I can do it in midair. Ooh. Yeah, Zara, you okay? Taza, rather. Alright, you seem cool. Maybe another quest pops up here. I don't quite know how it's going to work. Okay, if I can jump and dash, maybe this is doable in a jammy way. Oh, I have jumped down though, haven't I? No, not like that! Was a solid fort, but it doesn't angle me upwards, just across. I will spend another couple attempts trying this, and then we're just going to go get that pyromancer's chest and take a bio break, because I'm pushing it now. I swear to God, just get me up this ledge. Okay. Nope, nope. Game was like, I see what you're doing, and we don't like it. You don't have that. You don't get it. Fine, game. Have it your way. I will find you, Lizard Cave. I will find a way in. Hey God, how you doing? There will be a way. There must be a way. Maybe in sunlight I can see a way up from... The bear was here. Look, there's a little ledge. There's a little goddamn ledge. Haunting me. Knows what I want. I'm looking for some kind of jump. There appears to be no kind of jump. Other than my actual charge ability, which again doesn't get me. Fire plant. Oh wait, can I just loot that? And have some? Ah! Oh, it's just what counts as that thing. I'm with you, game. Wait, does that mean... None of it looks like an exploding wall. I can't climb these weird mushrooms? No. You have defeated me this day, Ledge. Maybe I come back to you one day. Maybe I never see you again. Such as it is. Right, but we have cleared all of this. Man, it doesn't look like much, does it? No, was that 2.5 hours? Just about 2 hours clearing that bit. I know I take too long. Got a fast travel point there at least. Let's get this pyromancer's chest. Another book. More grenades. I shouldn't have bought a single goddamn grenade. Oh, it's very specifically a fire book. The Grimoire used by Magranite smiths to keep their forges warm and temples protected. The latter half of the book includes fables for young fire godlike with morals about fire safety and controlling one's inner flame. Fancy fire book. What does breaking it down get me? Just some wood. I think I just stashed that in the camp then. And with the other one for now. Grenades do not have any weight. Fantastic. I'll slap the unique one in camp as well. That I'll sell. Then Marker's junk button. Okay. Want to upgrade my ship, want to make some food. And then I think, before we call it, let's push the main quest on a little bit and see what awaits us in that camp. Finally upgraded my great sword. And do the one, that's alright. That takes it above the damage of the axe and hammer, which I'm happy with. Bringing the breastplate does a little bit of damage reduction. It's these plants I need more of. Could upgrade the pistol. Upgrading the book puts down the ability cost. Doesn't mess with the cooldown. And the bow is just kind of there if I need some at long range, just to boop something or knock down some of those. I don't actually tend to use it for damage. I'll try a rifle at some point. I like having the ability to pistol and magic though. That's pretty fun. They all require the plant though, which makes me not want to get more. +3 might not be much, but why not? At least it doesn't require funds. So if I take that unique book out of my stash. Nope, doesn't count. I don't get it. I'm sure we'll figure it out in time. More food, Kai. Whole leaf's tea. Tea made from the fragrant herbs native to living lands. That's a lot of magic regen. Yes, we'll make one of those. 2 of those, absolutely. Cooked fish. Oh, another cookie. I've got to have one for me. Stew is good. A wonderful savoury broth filled to the brim with vegetables and aromatic spices to make a stew that warms you from the inside out. Yes, please. Very hungry. One of those. Don't want to craft a grenade. One of those. Job done. Alright. Good shit. just one thing to sell at camp, otherwise we are all good. Exit to previous location. What does that mean? Because I fast traveled to the party camp? Let me see. Huh. That's pretty useful. So we fast travel to camp. It just puts us back where we were. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we have all the stuff in there and the various lizards. Don't quite know which way round to start, but that break in the wall, there's a lizard there. Go around this side and cut in through the left. Work my way around and through. Oh. Is this where that hidden treasure was? It was. Absolutely was. Down the beach here. Thank you, treasure map. Wind and wave. An offhand unique shield. Cool. And just some upgrade materials. Nice. Ooh. 10% move speed and resistance to frost. Again, like other uniques, we can dismantle it for some Andra shards, so maybe we'll be doing that in the end. The shield was gifted to a famed Rauturian admiral whose tactical brilliance was instrumental in staving off a coordinated assault against one of the Rough Company's minor port cities. When a small fleet of pirate ships banded together to attempt to pillage the city, his admiral stepped up to the challenge and outmaneuvered the enemy fleet with less than half of the number of ships and pirates. Though many marines and sailors were lost in the conflict, the city remained undamaged, saving countless civilian lives. One such civilian was a visiting merchant of no small means from the royal city of Takoa, who commissioned the creation of this masterfully crafted shield. No expense was spared, and it was enchanted with magics that would help the admiral in their day-to-day duties aboard the Rauturi's seafaring vessels. Seems a decent shield. Not really using a shield, but I don't just want to... I don't like just breaking down unique items. I like the collection aspect of such things. Having them. Did get a level up, though. Got a point in parry. I think I need more than just one in it. Food one's nice, but not necessary. Okay, very clear about that. I appreciate that game. Same there for better books. Or we can just learn a spell without needing a grimoire, which... Then in theory I could use them while I have a greatsword out? In theory? Hang on, I'm going to waste another 100 gold again, but it's fine. Yep. Okay. I can magic and greatsword. The dream will be alive. Then we'll dual pistols or arbalist in the offhand then. I mean, Jolt Beam's okay, but there are other ones I'd rather have. And again, we can respec and relearn these at any point. What else do we need from fire? Distance travelled, it's going to be delightful. Increases the stamina penalty for medium and heavy armour. Not bad, but not ideal. Requires a shield. Slowly heal 50% of your health, or increase maximum health. Oh, rank 3, that recovers 100% of the damage taken. That's real nice. Commanded damage. More crit damage chance. Oh. Better fists for monk build. Can unlock bleed damage. I'm not the biggest fan of bleed. Ouch. Ah. Weapon types become interruptible and deal higher stun. Grants temporary help. Taunts, increased duration. Press crouch while in the air to slam into the ground, interrupting nearby enemies. That's pretty cool. Mace. Destroying things restores a small amount of health. Yes. Yes. And melee power attack's pretty well. That's pretty good. That's a lot of bonus damage if I'm getting hit. Weird for a fighter to just pull an enemy towards me. And that spin one is gonna... I don't like a big swirl attack once. Fine. Love it. Great. Big wide cleave. But when you just spin in place, it's like, eh. Healing our friends. I think some regen for me at the start is probably good. High heal. Seemed like he gets more of these. Your perception did let me see more things in dialogue, but character capacity is going to be so important as we get going. Just flat damage is hardly going to be wrong. Beautiful. So is the other treasure map listed as like a side quest, or? Okay, it's just listed as a treasure map.
Pargrunan built these walls and much of Paradis centuries ago. Much of their work still stands.
Okay, we've got a load of the Saurians over that way. I don't like that pausing lowers the background audio, so I'm just going to find what I assume is a safe spot. Doesn't look like we've got anything like patrolling enemies or that kind of thing, so we should be fine. Right, I'm going to take a well-needed bio break, and then we will continue past the wall and do a little bit more exploring before we call it for an evening. So stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. See you soon. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Let me just get my headset back on. Oh. Right, beyond the wall we go. Seemingly more lizards. And spiders.
Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
No shit, Kai. I sneak up on a spider.
Unseen, unheard.
How'd you do that?
Oh, my upgraded sword just chews through them now. Beautiful. Goodbye, spiders.
Who's ready for more?
Nope, cancel throw. How do I... No, I just threw a grenade. God damn it. Kai, how do I do this quickly? Bind it.
Ready, aim.
Thank you. Well, that's ineffective. I'd do it me goddamn self. I'm glad that works. Anything behind said spider webs? Not rewarded. Sadness. Else around the side. The main quest wants me to push further forward, but I've more to explore. Cave that way. How far does crossing the river take me? Don't want to go onto that area of land, not just yet. I get the feeling when we go and save our main quest person, it will take us that way. Dead bear. Ooh. Better gauntlets. Parry effective. Studded gauntlets protect the hand and wrist from attacks that would otherwise disarm their wearer. Literally or figuratively. Donned by thieves and knights alike. Some wear them to protect their combat readiness and others to protect their livelihoods. I prefer the look for transmog. If I stash it in camp, do I lose the transmog or not? Let's test it now. I do! That kind of sucks, game, that I have to keep the piece of equipment with me for the transmog to hold, but good to know. Or carry capacity is in order.
Stand back.
It saves me mana when he does it. Don't know why I can't bind the ability though. But if it's going to be every goddamn way, I don't know if these wake up and summon spiders or anything. Maces swing slowly but deliver high damage and stun. However, they only have moderate block efficiency and incur a moderate stamina cost when attacking. For many smiths, a spiked mace is considered a test of apprenticeship. Balance, sturdiness and symmetry together make a deadly weapon capable of breaking bone and armour alike. And it's gone. Delicious iron. A flooded, broken down house. Is it a fungal bear? It's not a dead bear. We Protoss stab the bear. Oh, just a little dash. A lot of damage. Goodbye.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
Then before, what was the other one? Bear claw. A claw from a bear. Still sharp. Sometimes they're simple. That house over there. Fast travel point. Good to know. Approaching up. Ooh. That bear's just stood on its hind legs. Scary bear. Oh, and again. Are they on patrol?
Right behind you.
What's happening? It's not Skyrim Stealth Archer, but that is bloody effective. More lizards. Further out than I thought. Crossed the map pretty quickly. He's going to see me in it. Yeah. Oh well, let's just get in there. Hello! Who's in a backflip? Getting healed? Good miss. Aye, if you would. Leave my friend alone. A decent heal as well. One swing, buddy. Ah, mistimed the parry. Come on, we got to practice. Do it again. Oh, taunted. Never mind. Goodbye, lizard. More grenades. Should have used the grenade lizard. That'd have been a problem. Nice soup. Right, there were the spiders. All good on this side. Keep pushing along. Can I swing and slide? Not really. Oh, I pulled a lot. Keeping an eye on that little indicator for thrown items. Oh, it just gone. Absolutely shattered. Might be worth learning a frost spell. If it just combos like that pretty well. Goodbye, big fella. I hope we have more than one animation for that. Otherwise it's going to get a little old. Oh my god. I am garbage with these pistols. Needs more practice. More lizards can... The gunshot. Yes, that would make sense.
Watch your back.
Yeah, I keep getting stuck in the trees, Kai. I was trying to create some distance, but... I think Kai's still off fighting. How much health have I lost? Not loads yet. Quest is still up that way. Way more lizards though. Get some high ground.
Quiet as the depths.
Nope. Okay, the cone of vision's pretty good. Common spear. That disenchanted. Big glaive too, I know would be nice.
Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
I gotta do it just because I can. Hello! Absolutely ruined his day. Had no idea it was coming. Oh, okay, that's where that was. And then we're on the other side of the graveyard. A couple of scouts this way. Leave Kai with them for a moment. I don't know how far he will follow me back, if he will exit combat, if he's going to remain fighting them until he dies. Not a clue. Ooh, cured rook snout roast. What on earth is a rook snout? Cured and wrapped roast made from rook snout. This meat is particularly beloved by new chefs as it's quite a forgiving dish to prepare. Well, good to know. apples and cucumbers and a half-eaten apple, which still seem to count as a full apple. Warning. Fishing area of strange growth. Possible fungi. Rot in the water. Do not catch. Do not eat. Noted. We were swimming in that water. I didn't really notice. Spiders up there. I keep thinking A's interrupt and I'm jumping every goddamn time. Quick save, because God knows what's in here.
Aye, aye.
No, God damn it.
You're mine now. Good one.
Come on, spiders. Oh dear. Where's my standard crit chance must be pretty alright if I'm getting it so often. Yeah. That doesn't look like a trap at all, game. So I expect a big spider to drop from the ceiling. There are people webbed in the walls, so great sign. These little spider burrows. Okay, can't interact with them ahead of time. A shame. To lockbox. Oh, more pistols. Hang on, we can take this opportunity. Dual pistol. Then you can offset the reload, I suppose. I'm sure that'd end up being a pretty fun build. I like, for the moment, having access to some magic. But good to know. What's the other thing? We got a band of some kind? Binding copper. These tight cores of gleaming copper are typically found in conjunction with Adra, where they effect peculiar changes. Right, it's the moment I touch that purple chest then. Shit, assumably it goes down. Yep.
Oh, no, you don't. Nice shot.
Lot of little ones. Oh, I hit the corpse, the one in front of it. But once is good. There is a poison build up though. Don't know how damaging that's going to be if it does indeed hit me. Alright, Kai. It's at half health. Do you have a heal? I did give you a heal, didn't I? Yeah, go on. Oh, bigger spider. Hello. Ow. Sod off, spider. Get parried. Get done. I like that. It smooshed into bits. Even if it was the same kick. And it all combos together. That feels pretty good. How you doing, Kai? You alright? Poison's ticking down a reasonable amount of his health. Easy, my vessel's flesh. Ugh. Once one of the bones to which a soul desperately clung. Now it holds only traces to the life it held. Spellblade Grimoire. Grimoire Snap, we know. Spirit Lance. Summons a magical spear for 30 seconds that releases explosive damage around each successful hit, damaging nearby enemies. Black Bow. Summons a magical bow for 30 seconds. Arrows that deal high poison accumulation. Not one I'll end up using, I don't think. It's a shame breaking them down just gives you a bit of wood. The fire one was at least. I like that they're themed, let's say. Can't see myself going that far down the wizard tree. I just want some lightning spells. Then I could use that shield I wonder if having that shield in my offhand does the increased movement speed, or if it has to be out to actually be effective. Not an A up. That's why we checked the map. What was at the back, game? Other than that missed health potion. Yoink. Can I get through here, or is it just taking the piss a little bit? Just looks like a rocky formation. Nothing of note. GG, spiders. I need to eat something. Got to keep remembering. Where's me rabbit? That should do us for now. Do a quick save. We keep on the path. More lizard. Yep, straight away more lizard. Good miss. It's fucking teamwork.
Good fighting.
Twisty windy bits. I just love how much colour's coming through all the time in this game. It's really nice. Like, again, it's not staggeringly doing anything crazy, but it just looks good. Given how my computer struggled to do much with Monster Hunter World, obviously Wilds, obviously they're doing really crazy shit with their weather and interactive biomes and that kind of thing, but to have no issues at all is rather pleasant. I say that, but you watch till we get some kind of lava or snowy area and suddenly everything goes to shit, but so far the recordings look fine. And the bitrate seems fine. So I think we're just good for this game. Which again, pleasant relief.
You take lead.
Oh, the little hidden. You gonna turn around, or how's that cone gonna treat me? Good. I love that Protoss arm. It's so random, but I really like it. I don't know how it fits in with whatever god has our soul. Or birth does, I should say. I don't know many fungal or plant gods that give you an energy dagger. Okay, that's the other side of the wall. Is that the bit where we killed them all? Hello. Capo left. Yep. Cross grenade, fire grenade, so many grenades. I should just use a grenade. Get the chief. Get the healer. No! Nasty little jump. Oh, it exploded the plant behind them. Quick throwing the grenade. Pretty good. The backflips won't save you, lizard. I think when we can have multiple companions, I think 2's the amount you can have. I think the game has 4, if memory serves, from all the press they were doing. Kif meat. A slab of kif meat. Resemblance to pork is uncanny. Only a brave, or perhaps deranged soul, will care to explore the subtleties of its flavour and texture. But 20% damage to kif enemies, though. Little bit of cannibalism and suddenly damage. Beautiful. Maybe this is how it winds back to that cave we couldn't get to. That's really far away, though. That's like up over there. More Granada. Oh, hello, hello. Save lest we fall. Oh, we're good. rewarded for platforming. You love to see it. Break one pistol down. Oh no, I had another one. There we go. Maxims of Paragroon 6. I think that's 6. In older lands it was said, place the doing before the telling, place the act of work before the boast to history. Now it is written in blood. Record all your efforts, be they triumph or tangent. The record shall outlast the work, and the word shall be more precious than the act. The taste of blood is, the craft must not die with the craftsman. Okay. Maybe sounds like something a necromancer would say. Not necessarily unwise, neither. Back over. How's the map looking? Clear, other than these scattered parts. There's a bigger bit directly behind me. Get down safely and head in that direction. Like just over here. All the mushrooms now glowing and shit. This is what I mean. It just looks good. Not enough games incorporate even like a simple day-night. I say simple. Shouldn't backseat game design, but you know what I mean. Just having a little bit of weather change goes a long way. It's like if anyone played Mass Effect 3's multiplayer back in the day, something I absolutely adored. And at some point they added a variety of hazardous weather effects to a load of the multiplayer maps. And it made the old maps really fun to play again. Giant blizzard snowstorms, sandstorms coming in, really heavy rain, all effectively doing the same thing, but it changed the palette enough that when you added in the rotation of the actual maps, nighttime variants, that kind of thing, it just changes it up. Just enough to give you the illusion of doing something a little bit different.
Everything out here's been getting more aggressive.
Especially for a game, a mode you're going to be replaying over and over again. Really helps. And in this case, for an RPG, it helps the world feel a bit more alive. Over here, is it, game? You know, getting ever closer to our objective, but I'm kind of going back and forth across the map. I kind of want to head up to whatever this bit on the corner is before then hitting our main quest. Let's get a little closer. See what triggers. Go that way. Okay, hold off on that little hut. There were 2 bears guarding the door. We went back that way, killed a bear. So if I cut round this very angry looking red bit, that's past the Saurus camp. Get me up! Okay, we should be able to get around, is the hope. Feels very dense. There's not a lot of just like flat open areas at the moment. I mean, we've yet to get to a snowy place or a desert place, which we know are on the way. Not looking forward to a swamp, but you can blame Miyazaki and the Souls series for that. At one point, a swamp was like, oh, a bit of variety, something change it up, and now it's like curse or swamp levels. Goddamn slows and damage over times, and oh, I'm dead. They have their place. Different spider cave, right? No? Same spider cavern? Different seaside cavern? No, there should be a... Yeah. We have been in this one. Why is it leading me around that way, then, map? It's these little ridges that kind of indicate you cannot pass. Oh, but look here again. Little bits of platforming to indicate otherwise. Let's see if we can get up and around. More grenade. Break every pot you see. Yeah, that's doable. Another wizard book. Standard wizard book. Beautiful plants. Need lots of those. What's that? Oh, it's a big spider that they've speared. Well played, lizards. I just did a little bit up here. We're all good. No. Then, to get back and up there, we either go through the overgrown bit, or head even further around. I think at this point we just now push on in that direction of main quest. What time are we on? Oh, we're pushing past the 3-hour mark a little bit, but let's go and see if the main quest isn't just round this corner. Or if the game's like, nope, these 2 people you're looking for, they're further in, or they're dead, or one has become a giant evil monster. Right, can happen sometimes. Oh, the charge hit that ledge. Absolutely robbed, game. Oh, it's a multi-hit. Okay. We learn. That wasn't. Oh, and that's unblockable. Okay, okay. Keep it busy, Kai. Joy of a quick swap to another set of weapons is very nice. I'm sad at my lack of healing magic. Definitely need to eat something, though. Probably one of the bigger bits of meat. Where are we? It's the rusk snout roast, or we could go for the porridge, get some mana back. Yeah, it's a good idea. That ranger ability to have food and stuff just do 20% more healing is probably going to be pretty good. Especially the later we get. How far around is this cutting? Round and about that way. It might head us off and force us through that middle path. Let's have a quick look about. House. And water beetles. Could be a way around that way, but let's see. If it carries on going around, I'll double back, but let's investigate the house first. Keep it sneaky. Nope, you saw nothing, Beetle. Oh, it's looking this way. I couldn't tell.
Show me what you got.
Did not realise they could spit water. Ooh, little flea jump. Okay. The door is barred. Then we must.
But who's counting?
Want to drop in from somewhere. It worked!
Not bad.
Aha!
It's got natural light, right on the river. Just needs a little upkeep.
Indeed, Kai. Lovely little place. Oh, with loot! Seems like most purple chests just have upgrade materials. Got another breastplate, though. Mine is upgraded! So give me those bits. And a book. Crumbling Gardener's Log. Pages of this decades-old journal are yellowed and brittle. Much of it is illegible, but you can make out the following entry clearly. Soil's been stubborn lately, like it's got a secret to keep. Hopefully those newcomers from the Republics will be able to provide some help. I've heard that some of the best animancers the old country had to offer are here now. No answer yet to my letter, but I'm sure they'll reply soon. They wouldn't leave a fellow Valian in the dark, right? Others have been saying that maybe we should just pack up and throw our lot in with Fior. I don't know. On the one hand, they could probably use the extra manpower. On the other, this is our home. I'm not going to give up on it so easily. Poor gardener. Is the gardener's corpse in here, or has it been eaten by lizards? Probably the latter. Unbar the door. So many of these doors are going to have this uniform bar. than just a plank of wood. Ooh. Primal water. Water is pure and clear and seems to be perpetually in motion, even when the vessel that carries it is at rest. Worrying. Okay, there's ledges and stuff, but nothing I can scale at this point. And then crossing over to cache over there again. I don't know how much of a level difference there'll be in this zone, if everything's a similar level, if there's pockets of it that are higher level. We just don't know yet. I'll play it safe for now.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Quick save. You get a voice in your head suddenly out of nowhere. Absolutely quick save. I guess we just go forward then. Hello?
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
I feel free, Kai. Fast travel. Hang on. Next to your compass indicates that you have entered an area where fast travel is temporarily disabled. That's not foreboding at all, game.
Here it comes.
Dirt Spect Amulet. Quest item. Small, dingy amulet with the tag on the back. My dear Valtor, yours always. With more in sentiment than coin. Isn't Valtor one of the merchants? We'll have to go check. Trapper's log. Shouldn't be seeing bears in Dawnshore, not this time of year. Either the seasons have gone mad, or the bears have. One of them to a pillar of Adra. Was it my imagination, or was the creature praying? Something's very wrong out here. It'd be dangerous to sneak in for a closer look, but danger never stopped me before, and they died.
Telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
Hard to believe, Kai. Nibble a bit of something. I think I have plenty of food left. I did craft a lot of food before coming out. Cooked rabbit, there we go. Delicious. Sneakily does it. We get a little bit of range.
Bad feeling about whatever that bear's chomping on.
Hopefully it's not our quarry.
I draw my side.
That's a bad way to go.
I can't, the cottage. It's just, well, it's just a regular dude, so that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, a man died, but come on. No.
Coming in hot.
There must be a quick way when that comes up on screen that I can trigger that. What do we got? Bit of money, bit of crafting, it's fine. No sneaky ways up somewhere, no baskets or bands or bags hanging off the edge of vines. More booty. Just a regular shield. We've got a really nice shield. Don't need to be keeping the regular ass shields. I still want to see what that one looks like. Let me have a gander at this unique thing. It's all padded on the inside. Isn't that nice? And the metal all like... Oh, what's the word? It's folded in a certain way. In actual blacksmithing techniques that I can't remember off the top of my head. Very nice, though. Can I tell if the mood speed buff is working if I swap it out? I think it's working. But at the moment, I still want magic. I still want magic for now. Until I learn a couple of spells myself. But absolutely keep that shield and upgrade it. Just more move speed is generally pretty good. Frost bomb. Game has given me so many bombs. This is going to be one of those situations where I don't use any of them. We get to the final fight of the game at 400 bombs. Maybe then. Maybe then I use some. No, because what if there's a hidden boss after the end boss? You don't know. Ooh. Took Call that damage, Black Bear. Well played. Oh, I had friends. Big Bear. Less parried. Okay, so I can kind of just keep blocking the multi-hit. It leaves it tired. Job done. Game says up that way, so we go the other ways. Oh, free health potion. We take those. Some shoes. Some maximum essence. Simple camel shoes are recommended for explorers trekking the living lands. Soles have a stable grip for maintaining a foothold while climbing treacherous heights. And the merchant's journal. Something's changed in the living lands. Used to be that an honest merchant could come and go as they please. Now if it isn't the Zarops, it's the bears. If it isn't the bears, it's the bandits. If it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization's getting pushed out like a sliver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on my way out, so it isn't a total loss. And then they died. Poor beggar. If you've made the decision to run away from an incredibly dangerous area, probably stick with it and keep going. I could save scrapping all the stuff from my inventory to the end, but I know what I'm like. I'll keep picking shit up and be over encumbered during a fight, and it'll do me in. Right. I think there was one more path up and around this way, right? We haven't gone that way. Hard to say inside a cave. When I pick it up, give me the option to do it then. Not deep water, so we're not swimming. This just wraps back around to the...
Zarops. They don't usually venture out here. I wonder what's got them riled up.
Probably the bears, Kai. Well, they seem to be fighting with the bears. How about you? Oh, he hadn't noticed me. Oh well. Waterfall game? There best be something behind it. You fighting, Kai? Oh, he's all the way down there. I need that quick swap ability. It's going to be invaluable later. Scholar of some kind. I still can't believe the Clavigers asked me to join him for the journey to Strangleroot. Finally, someone that understands the importance of properly documenting the strange phenomena of this island. Written below will be my shorthand notes that I shall compile into a proper report upon our return to Paradis. Flora density vastly exceeds expected levels. Fungal growth presents throughout much of the Strangleroot. Roots possibly targeting man-made structures? Somehow? Latent essence levels abnormally high. Fauna aggressively aggressive. Aggressively aggressive? Unnaturally aggressive. Oh boy, it's getting late. Zarops seem, and the last letter ends with a long streak of ink and a splash of blood covering the rest of the page. Don't you do this game. Don't you give me a waterfall with nothing. Bless you. Something up there. A little bit, but can't quite tell. It was so promising early on. Both the waterfalls on Tutorial Island had something behind them. Oh, alas. Can't keep it the whole time. Maybe it would lose the appeal if every waterfall had something behind it. But I don't know. It's a video game thing. Got waterfalls. I'm going to check them, so put something there. Now, let me try and tap the button. Nope. It doesn't let me assign that specific ability.
Aye, aye.
Come on then, Garrus. It's a sleepy bear.
Quiet as this. Remind me not to spook you.
Fancy mushroom. Game's giving me a lot of these healing fruits.
It breathes. It is close.
That could be the voice. I can't remember if it sounds the same as the voice we heard last stream. Could be the tree people that note mentioned. The other side quest we did made it clear that books around an area were very relevant to what was there.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Oh.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Oh, our ambassador survived, but our claviger, no. Oh dear. Claviger Edmund. Unfortunately, I cannot dispatch any of my animancers to your grove, not until you can guarantee their safe passage. The Adon presence in Paradis has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built them an embassy. Ignasi Vidaro, Governor of Fiomes Iverno. More troubles with the necromancers, eh? Hello, Ambassador. I come to see you.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Okay. Oh, yep. Ah, why not? Sod it. Dream bear, so it's been infected with mushrooms. Oh, it's a boss bear. Low fire defense, thanks game. Let it burn in. Okay, if you could do your other ability. Oh!
Over here!
My crits do stop building poison, not just give it straight away. Your little shield move. Oh, unblockable. Nope, and again. Ow, you son of a bitch! Revenge. Hey, it's been that animation every time now. I don't think we get any more, which is a crying shame. If you're gonna have fancy animations like that, you gotta have more than a few. The flurry. That's right, we dodged. I like when we hit, it's the mushrooms that glow red. It's a worrying sign. Not knackered and ground pound. Easy enough to dodge. One more should do it. Good night, bear.
Next one's mine.
It faded to dust.
Take that, you monstrosity.
Ambassador, you were no help.
What happened to that bear? Nothing like a win with a good team.
Ardra. We've just acquired a special upgrade material. Certain upgrade materials like Ardra and its variants are required to improve unique weapons and armor. Ardra is very valuable and often found in areas of high challenge. Noted game. And a unique shield. The Unflinching Duty. 5% chance to avoid melee damage. Max stamina's up. Alright. Pardon me. One of the greatest honours on an endurance soldier can receive is to be given this shield, said to have been wielded by one of the original spearmen of the Fawned Wall Phalanx. Oh, that's where my backstory was. When a soldier willingly goes into danger, unknown situations with slim chances of survival and comes back to tell the tale, this is their reward. Despite its age, the quality of the shield's craftsmanship is apparent, and on more than one occasion it has turned aside what would have been a mortal strike, seemingly of its own accord. I like it. It's going in the stash, though. The move speed shield, just better for me.
Bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name.
Oh, it was one of the paladins.
That would have done us any good.
Last stream, we said that that lady used to be our girlfriend or partner. Was unclear, but it was just a dialogue option. So I don't know how much weight that holds, or if I go and talk to her at some point and she's like, "Ah, yes, former lover," and I'm like, just said that on a whim. Very curious if it does take such seemingly small moments into account, though. It's like it put all those pods down for me to use grenades on the bear. Maybe on the harder difficulty, that would have been more of a thing. Which ooze there is about the place. Just magic undulating off the walls. Yeah, whatever god blessed us from birth, absolutely some kind of weird nature thing going on.
Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Wink. Don't thank the gods. Thank me. No, I'm good. Let's see. You're alright. Do you need help back to town?
Oh, I can manage. This isn't my first brush with death, and it may not be my last. Oh, Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service, and you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
I have an urgent missive from the Emperor for you, Ambassador.
Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office.
It could tell you there are traitors in your office. I don't know.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Absolutely. Ooh, see, this is why we put a point in perception. Keep talking like that, Ambassador, and Kai might start mistrusting us.
I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradis. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
Exactly.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavager? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
I feel like you didn't have to state that. I don't know, just strikes me as suspicious. A bear had the dream scourge, I'm sure of it.
I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
I saw something like this at Fort Northreach.
Did you? We lost contact with our coastal detachment days ago. I was hoping for better news.
Nope, all mushroomed and dead.
The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us.
Bless my back.
We have waited for you. Come.
The voice.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
I'm fine, Ambassador. How are you? I've been hearing a voice. Overly honest. I've been hearing a voice in my head. It's getting louder.
Fascinating.
Surely that won't come back to bite me in the arse.
The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it.
Good to know.
You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
I'm going to try something with the Ardra. Kai, be prepared to catch me if I pass out.
Right behind you.
Cheers, Kai.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Okay, and this seems like the end of the cave, right? Yes, with bits around that I can't seemingly get to, which is frustrating. Certainly bits and bobs. Hang on, before I investigate that, I want to have another look at the other dude's corpse. I mean, it's a lot of blood. And maybe it's just one of those things where it's a video game and the manner of wound is not that identifiable from looking at it, but it's non-conclusive. Could have been murdered by the Ambassador. I'm not ruling it out. Quick save. More mushrooms. There's the off chance I do this and I wake up back in the city, so I want to make sure I get everything I can. What a lovely night sky, isn't that nice? Oh, well, let's see what the voice wants.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We awake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
We? Who are you?
A colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure.
Having some kind of mind flayery or Zerg hive mind or some other equivalent in my head might not be good. Dirk Kimmy in the chat, if it was a Minecraft mod that would be very impressive, but no, RPG from Obsidian, at least earlier this year.
We are the ache in the land.
Oh, I imagine that was the joke.
That run deep. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
I'm like the only godlike with this. Also, the way the light's kind of draping down, there is almost the silhouette of shoulders in the centre. Almost. At least that's what it's making my eyes do. Learning my strangeness indeed. If I'm familiar to you, do you know whose godlike I am?
Godlike? This term means nothing to us.
Okay, so it's separate.
But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption.
Okay, that leads me to believe we can unshackle them from badness?
It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
What North reached the bear, this place is the same plague, isn't it?
Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us.
There is the possibility it's just lying to me, but give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
I always say heal.
Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water.
Look, I came to see what's wrong with the strangleroot. Can you help or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch.
Oh, damn, I'm a sucker for healing magic.
But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
I do not like unspecified favors. What do you want?
We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain?
No, I just want clarity.
Decide.
Shit.
Do you wish this power or not?
I would like to heal. Might be able to save some people, might be able to save some animals, might be able to save this land. Or maybe I'm making a bargain with the devil. Benefit of the doubt. At least this first time.
A favor for a favor then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power.
I guess that's what the godlike talent tree was saying. You will gain abilities throughout the game that can change, and why it doesn't list any of them.
We tire. New again this world. New again words. We will find you soon.
Only a tiny bit ominous. Oh. I mean, that seemed useful. godlike ability, Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delamung, Dreamthralls, and vessels. When it says heals nearby allies, does that include me?
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
Someone reached out to me through the Adra.
You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted, or cursed, with such talents. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
We will have to see if that little bit of backstory changes things there. So our delusions are unchanged.
Ah, I heard that you two had a connection.
Ah,
Well,
it's cemented.
She is as you knew her, for better
But we
or
could
worse.
choose if we were with her after she supposedly died and became a zealot, or before, and I chose before because that seemed to make more sense. So, very curious how. Because when you picture an RPG and every dialogue choice and decision and how that spider web branches out, something like as gargantuan as Baldur's Gate 3, or even something going as far back as like Dragon Age Origins, where the spider web goes, or if it's more of an illusion of choice and the spider webs just meet back in the center. I look forward to finding out.
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
I know enough to stay on a good side.
Make sure and use that to your advantage. You never know. It might come in handy.
Well, they were very clear in the pre-release material that this game did not have any romance options, so I'm not expecting much.
We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradis militia give you free passage into the city.
Oh, so maybe if I tried to get into the city before doing this, I'd have just been barred.
Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Noted. You're just gonna chill here now, Ambassador?
The loss of the Claviger will be felt in every corner of Paradis.
The
loss of the Claviger
All
will
right.
be felt in...
Let's pop that over there. Why can't I bind it?
every corner of Paradis.
Oh, it's already done. This isn't a healing ability I can just necessarily go back and heal the Claviger. I mean, he's dead, but... Oh! Not what I expected, but certainly very plant and healy. I didn't catch it. Did that heal me or not? Did my red bar go up? I wasn't paying attention. Right. Yeah, we find out next time. See where this ends up first.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
No comment, Kai. No comment, because I genuinely do not know. More delicious upgrade plant. Ah. Sudden deep water. Been hidden about game. No more little chests, no more nooks and crannies. Seem good. Let's get ourselves out of here. We'll call it for the evening. Very much enjoying the game so far. We've got lots of little bits of intrigue.
Surprises, Envoy.
Combat solid. I don't imagine it's going to get necessarily hugely deeper, but it's okay if it's fun.
Guess your Emperor really did seem the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you.
I do have a lot of abilities to unlock and spells I want to try.
The path to Paradis is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Alright, you're just good now then, are you? As the music kicks in.
And well enough to see myself out. Thank you for your concern.
Your thing, my guy. Cheeky backpack. As dawn breaks once more. You have to wonder if sometimes they plan. Oh, hello. Suddenly ghosts. That's new. Settler's arrow. Explain, please. These distinctive mushrooms are shaped like arrowheads protruding from the side of tree trunks. Fair enough. Right, we've got our rest crystal here. We'll use that. I will do my upgrading and whatnot next time. I imagine we'll have to chat with Kai as well, but it's getting later on and I still need to go have my dinner. So I will say with that, folks, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed yourselves, don't forget to hit that like button.
Seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he?
Why do NPCs always do this?
Suited to it.
Helps push the video through the algorithm. Get more folks to come hang out, play some games with us. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. On the weekdays, we're at 9 AM GMT with some World of Warcraft. It's more of a morning show where we just hang out as I go through a little bit, depending on when any big patches are out. And on the evenings between 4 and 6 PM, we start up with other games. See, at the moment, getting stuck into Avowed. You can find playlists to all the other games we've already played through right here on the channel to binge to your heart's content. There's a couple tabs on YouTube beyond that video one to the live tab or the playlist tab, you'll find them all there for you. So until next time, folks, much love, take care, and bye-bye.